Shout out to all you who divinely purpose to be on this live, to all you empress and empress, chosen starseeds, indigo children, crystal children, light workers, organs, and seers. And I'm sending love and light to all you blue crystal babies and all you goddesses and chosen starseeds, indigo children. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oracles and seers and prophets. How y'all doing? Shout out to you all. How y'all doing? Okay. I'll give me a moment. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to all of you. How y'all doing on this beautiful divine day? All right, y'all. I wanted to address this situation and circumstances. You know, this has been a long haul. You know, this has been something that has been, you know, going on for a long time in my situation. And I know a lot of divine ones have been going through this because, you know, as I look back over all the times, frames, all the situations and circumstances and, you know, just, you know, searching and seeing all the things that people have endured as I've been traveling and going places, place to place, and situations that has been unfolding. It has been done to divine beings and people that are literally in positions to help, to do things to liberate people. And this has been a journey, truly a journey, a venture. And this has been like more of experience that has been taking a toll on a lot of us. I'm not gonna lie, because some of our journeys are intensifying. Okay, very much where we have to, you know, go through various situations and circumstances because of who we are and whose we are. And this has been going on for a mighty long time, and it gives me back when my dad, before I took him to the hospital, and he said they think I'm a stupid motherfucker, you know. And this was one of the time when they changed the names of my dad, mom last name, and I kept telling them, I said that this is this is this is this is warfare. This is warfare. That's all it is, just warfare. And and I know that many go through warfare in different varieties, but at the same token of it. So, you know, I was sitting and when I just had to do the affidavits for my son, um, and it made me think about how. Look, I gotta sneeze. God bless me. how the things that I have been enduring for a long time, it hadn't just started just a couple years ago. Look, God bless me. It haven't just started just like 10 years or nothing like that. It's been going on all my life. And when I began to have kids, it literally had got, hold up a minute. God bless me. Very intense for me. And I know that I'm a very important person to this ramification. And me personally, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, I'm just having a conversation for right now. And God bless me. I got the sneezes. So it was more of, you know, no, you don't. Now, like it. Y'all, hold up a minute. All right. It has been a long road, you know, and this has been like, oof. God bless me. This has been very interesting, very interesting situation, circumstances. God bless me. Sneeze just came out of nowhere. Mm. And this has been like, it has been very interesting. What was already foretold, um, and the things that was already foretold, it was all necessary. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. It has it has been very interesting though. God bless me. I got the sneezes. All right. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here today, but I'm gonna be on here for a while because I'm gonna do various. Oh, mm, various you know, talk, communication about certain things. So I want y'all to be aware of these things that's happening. That is pretty much clearing up. And I'm considering like this sneezing is something coming out. You know what I'm saying? That has been there lingering. Okay. So therefore is I'm sensing in the energy that there's a lot of things that's clearing out. Okay. This has been a very interesting journey. You know, situations and circumstances that a lot of us has been going through. And it took a significant situation in our lives to be able to identify with clarity and revelation on circumstances that we have been lied to for so many generations. And a lot of us never really addressed certain things to people or anything like that because it wasn't necessary, because it wasn't in our place to, you know, at that particular time. We just had to be in the presence of the situation and circumstances for it to unfold right there before the people's eyes that are in denial of the circumstances that they're doing and what they have done for so long to individuals. Okay, and this has been more of awareness situation to a lot of individuals that has been placated in our energies for so long, and they have got comfortable, very comfortable, knowing that the fact that they're telling is a lot of lies. Even though we have our past, even though we have our situations and circumstances, or even our future, that we have to, live in. So therefore, our truths. And I'm not saying this to be funny or nothing or anything like that. But when it comes to kids and what I'm saying, people that are innocent in situations, it really take a effect on me I'm just being honest, on me. And if it's taking effect on me, it's taking effect on many others. And we have to be aware of these situations, because when I first started on this journey, I was telling the people the same thing that's happening right now. And many others have been doing the same exact thing. Now that it is exposed, it's exposed to the point where it's no coming back from the situation or circumstance, because people felt like they was entitled. They felt like they was entitled to do the things that they was doing to people that have not done them any wrong, have not done anything to be in a situation, but just exist. And this is where the divine has drawn the line. Your ancestors, the celestial realm, okay, the celestial beings are now stepping into this situation. And I got woke up by a phone call. I did oversleep though. I overslept. And my son, he called me. He was talking weird, crazy and shit about what he did and all this kind of stuff. And me personally, I don't care what you done. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me with nothing that I don't give a damn about. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care about school, none of that. I really truly don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just this the white man's world. So hey, it is what it is. But at the same token, they're not learning anything that they need for today. They're not. Then when they get out of these schools, they have to be reprogrammed if you don't help them along the journey to get where they need to go. But they need the education to get certain situations and understanding in the mind frame of this illusion that's going on in this matrix. But at the same token, it was never my fault on the situation, circumstance. If I had transportation like I always have, my kids wouldn't be in the situation. Okay, if I had things that is I'm entitled to as a human being, I wouldn't be going through the nunctions of hearing conversations that's not even ethical to be even talked about. So this has shown me I'm a communicator. I communicate, and I communicate very upfront. I'm talking about for my kids from when they was in my womb. Okay, and this is where I have drawn the line a long time ago when it comes to circumstances that I cannot change. I've been drawing the line with this, and this has been, like I said, a real, a tremendous time where things that was not even permissible to do, but it's shown to the fact that people uses and abuses their authority in situations that should not have been done, period. And me personally, my business is my business, okay? And I have never really got into people's business unless you got in my business or you're in my life for my life, whatever I'm doing or on my path. That's the only reason why I have something to say. But when it comes to me just infiltrating and trying to get in somebody else's life and trying to tell them how to do something, how to this and how to that, I'm not gonna do that. That's why I don't really be like, well, because what the divine taught me and what Jesus came and clarified right along with my ancestors, it was more of I can't believe that, and I understand that a lot of people are not able to believe some of the situations, circumstances that they're facing and that has been told to them. I understand that a lot of things that we face in life that it is not it's not told to us, it's shown to us. And we didn't learn the real true identity of the characteristics of truth. I understand, hey, how you doing? I understand that what we have to encounter is the debris from those who have done things that we're getting rid of what they have done by being in our truths. And this is where the line has been drawn at for many, many, many generations. And therefore, this is not, I don't believe that slavery is a part of my portion. I don't believe that. I don't believe that my life is conducive with somebody harming me because they have a problem with my existence. I don't believe that. But it's truth. I believe that they have a problem with themselves. I believe that this is where the line has been drawn. And this is where the celestial and divine beings are coming in flourishing to show that we are not to be used by any other than the divine being. We are not be able to be abused by anybody but used by the divine. This is where I have allowed myself for many, many, many years in this field to be able to allow myself to not be what it is considered as a device of abuse for those who have abused their authority for any shape, form, or fashion in this matrix, in this situation, circumstance on this earth, this ramification. So me personally, as I have came into resistance of any factors of man minds and kind, how they figure out a way to infiltrate. That's not my problem. I didn't come here for you to tell me how I'm supposed to do something or how I'm supposed to be able to, because I learned that a long time ago as a child. That if it's something that I want, I can't get how it is if it's not what it's supposed to be. That's how it was, and that's how it's going to be. So that's why a lot of individuals are learning the hard way right now in this time frame, that tampering in something that you have no recollections of. I don't care what how long it been going on. I don't care how much you've been doing it. I came to do what I'm here to do as a divine being, not nobody to be entertaining demonic forces or hostile energies, rebellious energies that sit there and feel like that this is a problem with me because I exist on this ramification. Now that all of these things have been clarified through divine intervention, exposure, Spirit wants this to be understood from a place of, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but I know I'm going to be on here to my grandchildren. I'm not going to go no further than that. Monday through Friday, I will get on here. And I will not be on here when my grandchildren get out, unless I'm told to, okay? This is where ocean of possibilities is out here, okay? Ocean of possibilities as I cut the deck. This got hurtful events, okay? What I was just talking about. It says, as you navigate challenging times, learn to let go of the past so it won't weight you down. Didn't I just say I didn't have anything to do with any slavery or anything like that? I don't believe that that's my portion. So therefore, that's not my problem. So therefore, these energies are literally getting their ass, everything that they have put their ass in, everything they have done, every situation that they have put out here since I came on. I'm excluding everybody else out of this situation because I feel like this is where the line has been drawn. Okay? I'm not excluding everybody from it. I'm saying I'm excluding everybody from what I'm saying when it comes to my personal situation for it to be able to intertwine with one another. So therefore this is where they felt like they had a possibility. It says ocean of possibility. Navigate through the boundless oceans of possibilities where horizons whisper of unfulfilled, untold opportunities and plentiful paths. This is where I stand at, because I know that people have a possibility to do things. The things that they don't understand, the things that they don't gravitate to, because they don't know how to deep dive into situations and circumstances that they say is not possible. This can't be done. I don't know. I don't. That's not got nothing to do with everybody else. Now that when everybody else come in, because we are all individuals that's here on a journey, on a path that is divinely purposed for us on each individual. We have the choice to either clarify or to accept. Okay, whatever is happening, and I'm not accepting anything other than what the divine told me to do. And that's why these things is coming to an end in the situation, circumstance on a catastrophic scale. Okay, for those who do not understand, you will understand, because I know they're here. There you go. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Okay? This is where everything that the enemy has, the negative energies have set in place. This is the breakthrough time. That's why I start sneezing. I always look at signs and synchronicities as of, I'm not finna, listen, I'm not finna get out of my bed because you want to do it your way and this and that. I'm not finna listen to your damn signs and synchronicities. I understand what signs and synchronicities is, but you're going to have to still do your part. Spiritually and physically. So therefore is breakthrough energy is out here. It says navigate life many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Okay, therefore is this is exactly what's happening. A beautiful unfolding portion of, they say, are possibilities that is hidden. Okay, therefore is untapped in talents, and this is where the divine will make sure that what we are created to do. We're here to navigate through these circumstances and these situations that has been illusions over our lives and our generations, our ancestors, for so many generations that they were fighting for. Therefore, is rivers of release. We're doing the release. We are the ones that's releasing these paradigms. We are the ones that's taking our time to get through these situations and circumstances. Therefore, is with the knowing that we have the right to be who we are, knowing that these things are happening, and we have to get through these things with the power that we carry. Okay, it says drifting along the rivers of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. See, I'm just a vessel. I just came to do what I'm here to do. I don't think that a lot of individuals understood this situation as clear as they're getting the understanding now. This crystal clear waters, okay? This is what this is. And this is what's happening, washing away all the things that is happening so fast. This is acceleration that's happening, okay? Fast progress, moving forward with swift precision, and do what must be done now. That's what's happening. So therefore is, as I start this message, I stopped for a minute to say this. Michael Gabriel, Raphael, Divine Father, Most High, Divine Father and Mother, I ask that you come and assist, even in my right now time, that these things that has been said be exemplified in this ramification as necessarily, as quickly and swiftly as how. Just ask from you. Okay? Therefore is, it says, on your own. Okay? This is by choice. This is what you release, and this is what you get. You give, you receive, and this is what's happening on your own. Okay? It says, it's time to take a long time. It's time to take a long time or be single to get a new perspective. Y'all, I can't make this up. People ask me a question. I am not lying to you. They have been, like I said, I came on here many times and I said certain things about me being not in a relationship and just being celibate. Okay, I was told to be celibate because of what's happening. These individuals that really was trying to force narratives in my life, force situations that I have nothing to do with, Did it say on your own? Then that ain't it saying that would it say on your own? So therefore is this is where I have been drawn the line. When I disconnected from these individuals, okay, these negative forces, okay, that I already told my kids about, been told them about it. Listen, I told everybody that the divine put me in the path. And some people were like, you tell your whole life story and this and that. I said, but I ain't gonna see you no more. I ain't gonna see you no more physically. And it was like, you gotta give people, what you call something to, you ain't gonna see me no more. I don't have to do nothing, but what I'm doing is owning my own. And I knew that these times was gonna come when I had to hold back because of what I wanted. And that's what I want. I want divine intervention to happen immediately. This is what's happening. When calling forth manifestations to come, it comes like that because I know that it's something that I have to give to receive and receive to give. So therefore this is exactly what's happening. It says right track. Therefore I have heard so many things that the enemy have said against divine beings. And that none of it is true. None of it is true. But how do you know you're on the right track? Because you know that the manifestations is happening. Nobody's forcing nothing. No situations are being forced in your life. No situations are being aggressively done in your on your path. It says you are going in the right direction. So just keep moving forward. That's it. That's all. So many of y'all that are going through situations, circumstances that have been forced in your lives or have been forced in your lives, so therefore it's over with now. Because you are on the right track. The right people, the right circumstances has been done. Therefore even though it felt like it was wrong, it was unjust, divine justice is here. Situations, circumstances that has been going on for so many generations to our ancestors that couldn't talk and be able to get these things that they wanted to really truly just express. Now that they're mad, they're angry, they're showing it from the other side to now. Here now. And this is the time where you stand up for what you need to, because I know it's beautiful. I know it's amazing. I know that it's divine. I know that it is miracles. I know that it is signs, synchronicities. I know that these things are happening. But I just want to give you the understanding that right now, today, these hurtful events that has occurred, they was all a part of the plan. It was all a part of the test. It was all a part of it. The challenges, the trials, the tribulations, the trauma, the dedication, the perseverance. And many have not made it. And many has. And this is where the small steps take big steps, baby. Those small steps are very big. Those small steps are happening. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. As long as you're moving according to how the divine tell you to do it, I guarantee you it's going to be shown directly how it needs to, because it's not the forces or your ancestors or your guides, but definitely the divine and your ancestors, because they collaborate right along with each other. Your guides are going to be there regardless of what they're guiding you, because sometimes you can't hear clear. Sometimes you can't see clear. And they'll guide you. They'll be your feet. They'll be your hand. They'll be the fiber in your being if you're not allowing the divine to be the one to guide you. Okay? I'm just going to tell you like that. It says the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. That's beautiful. Because all of it counts. There's nothing wasted. And this gives me where a lot of situations that some of us may feel like this is not working, this is not happening, this is not understand. I understand that. I understand from a place of being in being in that dark times of my life. And I know many go through situations, circumstances, and they know who to go to, and they don't know who to go to. Some people don't know where to find justice at. And justice is within you. It's truly within you. It says steady progress. It says small steps. So as we're making these steady progresses towards where we're going, be thankful. Be grateful that the divine have given you something that is very bountiful. Very bountiful. I'm talking about literally something that everybody can't say they had a part of. And they can, but they choose not to. But everybody can't say it because they misused the gift. And this is where duality dance. It says, seek balance. It said amends the chaos and find harmony within yourself. That's it. That's all. And I've sat many days and many nights pondering. I said pondering. I ponder a lot. When you have many places, I don't care how how people want me to break this down. If you the person that need to break it down, break that shit down. But I'm not breaking it down no other way but the way I supposed to. Okay? And if your feel is to break it down the way that you need to, then fine. But that's not mine. So I'm saying that what you do for today, it plays a big role for tomorrow. It doesn't matter if it's small or big. It doesn't matter how anybody perceive of it. It's working. Trust me, it's working. Everything that's being seen is a reason. Everything that's happening is a reason. It's no coincidences. I don't believe that. I believe that what God, the most high divine God told me in the darkest times of my life is being revealed. It's being revealed. And whatever is being revealed, that's a choice for to accept it or not. Because a small step matters. A lot of people don't have the ability to understand, but have the audacity to be opinionated. You know, and this is where you embrace the solitude. I can't make this shit up, man. The words that I'm not even saying right like how I want to, it's coming right on out. It's saying embrace the solitude. And I tell y'all all the time, I don't even have a TV in this room. I ain't had a TV in months. In months. So I just watch the phone, trying to distract myself in a certain level of the extensions that I go in day by day. And I don't mind. But I do want a TV, but at the same time, this is the solitude that the divine got me in, and I enjoy it. I embraces it. And that's why I say keep your opinions to yourself. Because you seeing from a different level than where I'm seeing it. And that's a fact, and not a denial. Therefore, it says embrace the solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open and answers revealed. Lessons in the quiet, in the introspection. I can't make this shit up. And I don't care what you do, but when the divine gave you an assignment, a direct assignment, is something that you need to understand. And it's not for me to understand it. That's not my problem. I'm just the messenger. That's all I am. And I'm gonna be that messenger, regardless you like it or not, or even if I don't. Okay? So it is what it is. And we have to be satisfied with that. It said clear the path. That's what's happening right now. It says clear the path. And therefore it says embrace the journey ahead with an open heart, ready to discover and grow from the revelation to come. Didn't I just say that shit? So therefore is whatever you're seeing, make sure that you're making the right decisions on conversating about it. Because what you put out, you're going to get. And I have to go through the same situation. I'm not no different. But I know what I'm talking about from experience. Therefore is many of us do. But therefore is when God gave you something, Be mindful of what you're doing. And I meant that. This is what's happening, clearing the path. It says ignite, what they say? Ignite ambition. That's what that says, ignite ambition. From wherever, whatever you're seeing, whatever is happening, ignite the ambition. Okay? And this is what's happening. You are being in a place where you have a fire that's within you, a certain spark that's being ignited. And this is what's happening because Spirit wants you to know what your journey is over there. That's what you need to take from whatever is over here. Okay? And run with it. It says pursue desires with driven and face consequences heavy, bravely. It said, y'all, let me I'm gonna have to get my thing. Hold up a minute. Let me get something. Okay. I can see better. It says pursue desires with driven and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind and answers reveal your journey. That's what it says. Keep an open mind and answers will reveal your journey. Okay? So that's what it is. It's giving me back when I used to be like, Dad, and why you, I used to ask him why he kept getting my kids and stuff like that. I just took the initiative to keep before the divine, keep before the spiritual realm, keep seeking like I'm doing now today, and just in a different way because you mature in your level of ascension, okay? You mature. At the bottom of the deck, we got it says slow climb. Oh my God. It says, you are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Okay? And that go for each and every last one of us. We're all getting there. We're all, because so many illusions that has been over our lives. We're not just one person, we're many. So therefore this is where all of us is taking a slow climb. Some it may be fast, but you got to understand, even if it's fast, it's something that you're going to have to get at that certain point, even though you're there where you're standing at. Something got to be learned. Something had to be understood. I'm just going to be honest with you. It says, look at that, ignite your soul. Okay? It is given. It says, embrace the mysteries of life. Stay open-minded and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. Didn't I just say that shit? Okay? Because this is where a lot of situations that we do not understand. We don't know everything. None of us. But we damn sure know when divine is in the building. We know when, I'm telling you, direct divine order. We know that because we can't deny it. Unless you're in denial, you're just full of illusions, or you are delusional, or you just in a psychosis, or you're in some type of schizophrenic mind because of the demons that people have on them. And some people get stuck there, and some just don't. Some know how to utilize the energy and keep it moving. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes we play in it, okay? Shit, it is what it is. But to each their own. It says ride the current. To each their own. There you go, right there. Ride the current. It says embrace changes, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. It says answer unfolding in the dance of transitioning. I can't make this stuff up. Y'all, thank y'all for sharing your energy. I am so grateful. Okay, ignite the ambition within you. Okay, so therefore this is a beautiful time. You know, a very beautiful time, and therefore scales of balance is happening. Scales of balance is happening. This is being balanced out. Y'all, I took sacrifices for a reason. I didn't take them on purpose. Some of them wouldn't know my purpose. I was just being used. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I used to be in front of them people, Lord have mercy. I got a flip mouth. I really and truly do when I'm in the presence of demons. The divine, my ancestors, my guides kept me. I ain't gonna say my ancestors did, but my guides did. My angels did. I ain't gonna lie to you. God used to be like, what the fuck wrong with these people? I know they hear me. And them people couldn't hear shit. Them people couldn't hear nothing. What they heard was what they wanted to hear. They heard exactly what the only thing they wanted to hear because they deaf. That's why I got a song where the blind man would see, the blind man would see, and the lame man would walk. Yes, this was happening. Jesus talked about the same thing, but therefore is by all these lies, all these illusions over the real true identity of Jesus, the real truth. That's why people sit there, oh, you got to go to the church, you got to do this, you got to do. I'm not gonna scroll no ego because that was what told to me by Jesus told me to do. No, Jesus didn't. He didn't even. They couldn't even put it in the scriptures that he was in the church. They couldn't. Because they knew that they was going to get, them people knew that there was something going to transpire behind that. They knew it. That's why they couldn't lie about it. He went into the temple. He went into the synagogue. They ain't saying nothing about no damn church. Because we are the body. Okay, I can't even say we are the church no more. We are the body. They make up the many members of the source. The temple. Therefore is, do your research and learn from and grow. It says scales of balance. It says seek equilibrium in love and careers, harmonizing your inner scale with weight decisions in both heart and mind. There you go. So when Divine took me up and down in this church, man, I promise every church first, I'm be honest. When he took me to the churches, all I did was dance. I ain't gonna lie. All I did was dance. People could be over there dead and sitting down. I get up and I hear the music. I dance. Then after a while, he started getting me to the point where he was breaking me in with all of the things that was going on. Even though I knew what was going on, the man up there, he a harlot on the pulpit. I ain't gonna tell that man that. You don't even know who I'm talking about. That lady, she was ambitious. But she was a whole witch. Okay? And these things that I have endured, I didn't go and talk to these people. Every door I went through and told them people that I knew their business. It was one lady came to a church, told them my business. Said, this one is season. Called me out of many people. I'm just coming and showing up. That's it. Just showing up. Just being minding my own business. And here it go. The scales of balance. Because you have to understand the divine don't give you nothing for nothing. You have to listen and require. You have to search for information that you do not understand. Therefore, you don't go and make a theory. You don't go make a opinion over a fact. Or a fact over opinion. You got to search and get those answers. Sometimes the answers will be right there in your face. You just don't know what it is. And that's where the inner knowledge come in at. And once the inner knowledge kick in, therefore is you make your decision according to what you have to learn. And therefore is, this is what's happening right now. The spirit wants this to be understood, overstood, and directed. And therefore is, it says scales of balance out here. Okay, scales of balance. It says seek equilibrium in love and careers, harmonizing in inner scales to weight decisions with both heart and mind. And that's what's happening as we are as it's unfolding right now. And I promise y'all, I promise y'all, it was times when I literally was in these. Man, the last when I went to y'all, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be like these. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to be like these bitches crazy. They playing with God. They know it's God. Talking about they want to see one person. They want to see God. Okay, you gonna see his ass, all right? Therefore, is playing with divine things and people playing and acting like they have the power to overcome situations, and some things you just not gonna come back from. You can see the truth. You can't deny the truth. I don't care how much you try. I don't care how delusional you are. I don't care how fixated on doing whatever it is that you want to do. It's not able to cross lines that is already shown that the balance, that you tilt that scale, it's going to balance out anyway because it's already balanced. We have to go through the trauma, those things that we're traumatized from, those things that we have to go through trials and tribulations on, those things that we have to go through traumas with. They are being balanced. That's where the healing come in at. And as we're being healed, we're supposed to be able to be embraced. Not misused, but embraced. Not, you ain't got to embrace them physically, but you have to embrace the energy. Therefore is spirit knowledge to be understood. It says mountain of mystery. Oh my God. Mountain of mystery. Hey. Many blessings, sis. Okay, it says ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by stories, presence of the mystery mountain pathway. Oh my God. This is where you're ascending. I'm talking about like I know a lot of things we're fascinated about. I promise you, when I get fascinated, I'm going. I'm going. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going. Right now, I probably ain't too fascinated about too much stuff right now, but I am fascinated about my future. But I'm not worried about it. But I'm concerned about certain situations. So therefore, that's the mystery of life. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're not going to be able to get through your situation. I'm telling you, you're going to get through it. Anything, whatever it may be, but it's up to you. It's your choice, your situation, your circumstances, yours, not the other person's. But that's why we come in to help liberate the situation, to validate what is inside of us, to ignite that flame, that ambition inside of us, that spark of the divine. Okay? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, thank you so very much. It says solo balance. It says seek equilibrium in love. Y'all, this came out, this right here. There you go again. Equilibrium. There you go again. That's the same thing. It says seek equilibrium in love and in careers, harmonizing your inner scale to weight decisions with both heart and mind. Same thing right here. It's right there. It's seeking equilibrium in love and careers. This is what I love. I love to tell people my story. I love to help people get through that situation. I love to heal people. I love it. With my whole mind, body, heart, my mind, body, and soul, and heart. And can't nobody take that away from me. Nobody. But me. But me. That's it. So if I don't give you something, therefore is you should be satisfied with what I give you, because I'm balancing out something that I need for you to have balance as well, because I love what I do. That's it. That's all you need to understand at that point. And therefore is this says that there's a mountain of mystery out here. Mountain of mysteries out here, and therefore it's all unfolding because we're about combining. We're coming together in this great gathering, and therefore is wishes granted. Wishes are being granted, fulfilled. Seeking has happened. Those things that you desire is happening because this is what you want. This is what you need. See, somebody told me you don't that is desire. You don't get what you want. I'm in need. I mean, what you want. They said what you want. Yes, you do. When you desire something, it's what you want and what you need. Because something that you want, you don't have to have it. You don't have to have it. But when you desire it, it's going to come with love, peace, happiness, joy, strength, everything in it. Everything that you need. Everything you want. You want that because it's something that you need. And therefore is health, wealth, and care. Yeah. What's up? What's up? So therefore is, if you want to get a reading, you contact me and I'll let you know the price. You will see my face, you will hear my voice, and I will see your face, and you will hear my voice. Okay, I hear your voice. Spirit want that to be known, y'all. This is what's happening. It says the outcome may not be exactly what you want. Look now, wish is granted. It says the outcome may not be what you want, exactly what you want, but it is what you need. Come on, man. But when you got a desire, oh, listen, when you got a desire, it happens just like how you want it and need it. Directly. I can't make this up, man. I went all the way through a whole scenario. It says wishes granted. So that's something that you need. That's just what they saying on here. But what you need and want is in your desire. Cause you got to get what you. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. We don't when we out here being ambitious and resilient. We don't want to waste. We don't want to spend the time doing it. We don't want to, but we got to keep it moving. We got to keep going till we get where we need to go. No, we don't want it, but we need the end part, right? So therefore, is when you start embracing both of them. When you embrace both of them, that's a desire. A desire. Look at that. Seeking truth. That's a desire. Seeking truth says, embrace clarity as revelation unfolding. Keep an open mind for answers, illuminating the path to understand. I can't make this shit up, man. So therefore this is what's happening. Balance is being restored. You're igniting a fire within one another. And this is why these things is happening. It says new heights. New heights is out here. We're going to places that we never experienced before we came in connection to one another. Some of us have been on a whole journey, going through, I'm gonna say, can I say what I'm finna say, Spirit? Hold up, y'all. Hold up a minute. Can I say this part, what I'm finna say? Spirit guides, yes or no? It's up to me. They say it's up to me. So therefore is this part. You know what? I'm not gonna say it because I understand what that was. I done did it before. So yeah, but this portion that we're experiencing, take the beauty and run with it. That's all I can say at that part. Take the beauty and run with it. Because desert of isolation is out here. Right now, as I speak. And this is where it says, traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflecting and resilient survival. Therefore is, some of us have no choice but to be in this position where we are in isolation. We have no choice. We have none. It was not even designed for us not to be in this time in our lives. And you take it's a time where everything that whatever the standstill is for you, okay, whatever this mysterious standstill is for a reason. And whatever that reason is, it's gonna be revealed. It's definitely gonna be revealed. It is all a part of your test. Each and every last one of us go through a test. And some of us going through a situation where divine is holding your heart accountable. Okay? Just holding your heart accountable. Because you're rising to new heights. Comes right back out again. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach the skies. This is exactly what's happening. New heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the skies. That's exactly what it is. Come on, spirit, talk to them while I talk. You got them to see. need to say. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Spirit. I said, thank y'all. I don't know what's going on over here, but I paid attention to it. Okay, let's see what's going on. It says, adapt to transformation. Adapt to transformation. It says, embrace change with the open arms, for it is the crystal, the catalyst for your evolution and growth. So a lot of y'all have a place where y'all are being able to grow from a place is that you hate it. You hate it at some point in your life. And you're growing from there. Literally. Okay? I'm not saying you hate it as you just didn't like it. Just put it like that because hate is a very strong word. But I'm going to say it like that. You hated it because you didn't like where you was. I'm just going to put it like that as well. And then it says unlock your heart. I told you. It's about the heart. Therefore, it says embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to self-discovery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta unlock your heart. This is about the heart. And a lot of people think that just because you doing certain things, you doing it on your own. No, you're not. Man, I promise y'all, because I promise you people, y'all I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't play stupid with this situation. I literally the divine was doing it to me. They did that. I could, man, I'm telling you, it's times when I wanted to do stuff and I couldn't, period. The divine did that, and I can't lie about it. I give all glory, honor, and praise to my ancestors, my guys, my man, I don't know what all I give. Man, all I know is they was doing it. Because that's not me. I would hurt you. I would hurt myself in the process of hurting you. And I couldn't, they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me speak the words I wanted to speak. I could have wrote down something. They wouldn't let me do it. I wanted to fight some people. They wouldn't let me do it. They wouldn't let me do nothing. And I learned and I grew from there. I learned and I grew from there. And it felt so good once I embraced it. Once I embraced it, I cried. One day I was outside the store. His cameras up there. My sister-in-law, her, my brother. My brother bought a car. Her mama come trying to take the car. She got it her name, and I was there, and I was like, I would like, I need to just go drop off my paper at the post office because they keep cutting me off of my food stamps at the time, and I'm like, I was like, shit. I was like, man, I just need you to take me to the store. So she take me up there to drop it off, and we stop at the store. I got me a whatever, because my kids were just coming home from school. And her mama pulls up at the store and talking all yeah. And yeah. I'm talking about calling me bitches and all this. Hold up, sweetie. Hold up now. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I told your dumb ass daughter not to fuck with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So she's just started talking crazy to me. Man, I gets out the car before I know it. They stopped me. The angel stopped me right there. First thing I do is look at the camera. I said, damn. I already know what time there. First thing they made my eyes do, look at that camera. And they put me in the car. And I start crying. And she think I'm crying about what the hell just happened. No, baby. No, baby. I'm crying because I wanted to beat your mama ass. Right then and now. And that angel stopped me right there in my tracks and put me in that goddamn car. And I instantly started crying because I bad I wanted to whoop her ass for calling me a bitch for nothing. And I told your dumb ass daughter not to fuck with my brother. I'm just being honest. But at the same token, so I used that from that point on, I used that portion to be able to get through certain things dealing with her. Because she can't comprehend what the fuck going on. So by her not comprehending what the fuck going on, I'm saying, okay, let me use me from that point. Because it did feel good, but it was painful trying to fight against it. And it was nothing I could do. I couldn't do nothing. I was binded. So I said, okay. Let me fuck her ass up for to let her ass know. Me and her ain't finna get ready. We ain't gonna connect no more when the time comes. She thinking everything I'm saying is what it is. She thinking that because she got a one-track mind. Because I'm telling the girl, the boy don't love you. Dick ain't everything. I don't give a damn, but that's not love. That is not motherfucking love. And I'm just telling you, okay, so since that's what you want to do, she thinking I feel just like her. I don't feel like you, sweetie. I don't give a fuck how you feel because you the one put yourself in that shit. Now, after a while, they all on the news and shit. Yep, all on the news and shit. But at the same token, it still ain't my problem. All on the internet and shit. Shit, then it went viral. But that's not my problem. They got to start talking about it's your mama fault and this and that. I don't give a damn who fault it is. It's still his fault. He made a choice to be that motherfucking way. Ain't nobody else got nothing to do with that but him. So is my mama told him to beat my ass too, and he done beat her ass too? No, sweetie, it wasn't the problem. The mama, it's his ass, and therefore he got to take accountability. So therefore is. You can't blame it on the fucking mama. You can't blame it on the daddy. Fuck the narcissistic shit. You can tell that shit to anybody that want to listen. It's your problem. You the choice. You made these choices. You made these decisions. You can tell them. You can tell that shit to anybody that want to listen, and they want to believe it. Let them believe it. But I'm gonna give you the goddamn truth. That is not the truth. The fuck. That's still your choice to be evil, to be like that and hold on to all that negative energy. That's yours. That's your portion. You have to get rid of on your timeline. While you're here, while you're facing your adversities, going through whatever it is that you're harvesting inside of you. Because this is your portion. This is what you get. You got to get rid of that shit. Therefore is what we got. Sculpture of self. What you say? Come on, talk to him, spirit. Sculpture of self. It says, shape the sculpture of self. Honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. I can't make this shit up. Once it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying? Once it's all said and done, man, you're going to have to still face reality. You still, as we are here, we still have to face reality. It's no reason for me to tell you that I haven't experienced this. There's no reason for me not to tell you that because this is experience. Everybody needs somebody. Man, I got a whole fucking mother out here that I can't even much go and hug her and say, Mama, I love you. I love you. I ain't never did shit to her. Never cussed her out because she cussing me out in that case. If that's what you want to call it, I call words being exchanged. That's what I call it. I ain't never did nothing to go against you and hurt you. When people talk about you behind your back, I stand up. I'm the only one to talk about you. They can't say shit about you. To me. They better not neither. But you know what? I got a whole one brother left out this bitch. I don't even fuck with him no more, much as I love him. You think I care about how anybody feel at this point? You think smearing my name or trying to come to me about some and negotiating my motherfucking principles? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. That's what I'm standing for. Because I don't want nobody else to have to negotiate their life for nothing that ain't much worth it. If you want to compromise, you can compromise. I ain't compromising with that shit. I ain't doing all that. You know, when God showed me I had to stand in the midst of adversity and listen to motherfuckers talk about me like I really was doing that shit on my own. No, I'm going to stand up and it's going to be glorified because that's what they wanted to be. That's what the spiritual realm wanted to be. And this is the natural realm. And therefore, this is what it is. I'm going to stand up for truths. That's what they used me to do. And this is what it is. And this is how it's going to be. And this is what the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. No negotiating. I'm not going to negotiate with no fucking body mind. I'm not going to negotiate how you feel about a circumstance and I'm giving you the facts. Because the other facts going to show. Because if I'm talking in the natural, the spiritual realm going to show it. And it is what it is. And that's no explanation. There's no other explanation. I can't argue with you when I ain't been there. If I ain't been in the presence of that shit that you talking about, I can't. If it's a lie, it's a damn lie. Guess what? It's going to show. If it's the truth, it's going to show. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but I can't negotiate with that shit and I can't goddamn be opinionated about it. But I done seen so many people being opinionated about stuff that ain't got shit to do with them. Oh, because it's not believable to you. Now that we're on this scales, it says scales of balance. Now, let's get it. Let's go. This is what's happening. We're igniting a flame. We're igniting ambition within one another. Because there's so many people that's out here going through so much shit, man. I see this young lady. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's this certain young lady. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her day in my life, probably. Most definitely. But I see her in the spirit. She's so hurt. She's like a caramel color, but a light caramel color. And between I say she's a caramel color, but she's going through some shit, and she keep connecting with me in some type of way. I don't know who this female is, and I ain't seen her yet. I've been looking for her in my own way, okay, in the natural. I don't know when I'm gonna see her. I don't know when I'm gonna cross her path, but I know that she's coming into fruition, and she's hurting. She's hurting, and I can see her. Literally, like I'm like that, right there with her. And I know where you are, young lady. I don't know where you at, but I know I'm gonna see you one day. Okay. But I feel you. I want you to know I can feel you. It's this significant young lady. She's sitting on the couch right now, and she's holding her head. It may be many of y'all, but this young lady, whoever I'm connecting with, she's holding her head. And she's literally crying. She can't communicate like how she wants. I don't even know if she could talk. I don't even know if she got a voice to talk. I never seen her before. But I see her in the spirit realm. And balancing courage. It says embracing courage. Whoever you are, baby, I want you to embrace that courage. Embrace it. But that's what it is. I just had to acknowledge that because whoever she is, she been in my energy for a while now. And whoever you are, I'm going to just say it like this. I know it's a challenging time for you. And I've been now. You know what I'm saying? And it says, open your mind. Learn from experience. And let answers unfold on your journey. Okay, I don't know who you are, but I'm telling you, I always sense you and feel you. Whoever you is, Dante. I don't know who you is, but I feel you so strongly. It says craving of secrets. Unreveal the hidden wonders within the shadows, depths of igniting secrets and concealed wisdom. Okay, it says unrevealing the hidden wonders within the shadows, deep depths of alignment secrets and concealed wisdom. So therefore this is literally that something that somebody is, the collective is literally feeling so strong in this wisdom with whatever it is that you have inside of you. You could be whoever this feminine energy is. I don't know if you can talk. I'm just being honest. I don't know because I never heard your voice or anything like that, even in the midst of it, because it's like you're a quiet person, very quiet. It could be connection to this situation in the shadows or something like that. But at the same time, this is the shadow side. Your shadow side is just so hurt. And your light side is so hurt. And this is what I'm sensing at this particular time. In the energy. And whoever you are, I don't give no reasons on here. You know, for us, the general reasons that I give, we're giving acknowledgement of messages. But this young lady is something significance, okay? And I don't believe, I'm just being honest, I don't believe she don't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? Something, I don't know, she have a voice, a literal voice. But one day you're going to speak, okay? You're going to be healed. Crystal clear clarity is out here. Crystal of clarity is out here. And literally, this is what I just put up there. Literally. I ain't just put this up there, but that's what I was channeling, but I just put this up there. And therefore it says illuminate your path with openness and insight. Readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. It says illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content. And that's what's happening. Whatever is going on at this particular time with this situation and circumstances, this is being somebody's craving something so deep. So deep. The flame of courage. The flame of courage. And this is like somebody need, it's a collective need. This ignites a flame of courage, lighting a path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. I can't make this up. And this is where a lot of, like, it's things that, like, I can't speak for everybody else, but I can say this. It's things that people I know that will be fearful in this area. I'm not. I don't feel like that. I don't feel fear like that. If I get nervous, I may not know what the hell I'm gonna do. So I always gave the divine my choice. If my choice is not gonna be the right choice, I don't want to make it. And it may look like it is not the right choice to you because you're looking from a different point of view, and therefore is what you're looking for. What are you looking for? You're looking for to be opinionated, or you're looking to be open. So therefore is whatever is happening, you got to know the divine is using this thing for the courage. The courage is somebody is have a lot of fear inside of them. I'm sensing this. It's a significant fear that's blocked your heart space. Like sometimes people be like, well, you need to have courage because of this and that, and to do this and do that. But the divine ain't telling me to do that. I see the energy. The energy never lies because your energy could be pushing out over here. If it comes out, it's definitely strong energy. So therefore is, if I'm telling you something and I know that I'm talking to spirit, I don't have a TV up in here. So I got no choice than to look at the spirit, whatever spirit is up in here, and being able to identify and know what they're talking about. So if I'm telling you, and therefore it's happening, how you going to tell me how to do something I can't change? Even if I wanted to get a TV, the TV probably go out. Something happened because this is not what is necessary. Because it's deep solitude. It's for a significant reason to the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, I always outrunk this ramification because this is just temporary. In the infinite power of the spiritual realm is always gonna ride. Outrunk this ramification because we got this out here. It's that flame of courage, and it says crystal of clarity. And I literally put my hand over here right before I got started with all this and put this over there. Literally. Spirit want that to be known and shown because it's a lot of things that's having a lot of. I don't doubt certain things, but I do doubt people. I doubt people, but I don't doubt the divine. I'm not going to tell you no lie. Because people will lie to you. People get frantic. People doubt themselves. People doubt that the divine is truly doing this. People doubt this and that, but they'll say that they'll say it out their mouth, but far from their heart. And your heart and your mind is connected to each other. So if therefore is you'll say one thing and you'll tell me this and then I see the difference. Okay? Because if I tell you something, I'm grown. I ain't got to tell you nothing. But I'm telling you, if you're saying it, it's for a reason. It's just what it is. And that's how I always look at life because I believe in truth and in fairness. I believe in truth and fairness. And this was happening. And this is how it was given to me. And I'm going to give it accordingly. So, let's get it. Let's go. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, I be passionate about what I do. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. That's what you're supposed to be, right? So, my bad. I got the wrong thing. Going with the flow. We got door. We got the door to dreaming inside here. Door to dreaming. So therefore is there is some type of illusion, okay? Like I was telling y'all, a vision. That's a vision. You can see it clearly, but that's some type of vision that's going on, okay? That's bringing rivalries into your circumstance or situation, or has brought them. Some of y'all, these things are clearing out, have already cleared out, have already, you know what I'm saying? It's crystal clear clarity that's happening right now. And definitely this is where a lot of y'all are igniting flames and coming back to your true identity, or have came back to your true identity. A lot of y'all are getting back to y'all identity. Some of y'all ain't never been through half of the shit that some of these people have been through. And this is the goal for spirit to be able to bring in these desires into flourishing. Okay? And this is definitely what's happening. The spirit wants that to be known. Y'all, prosperity. Prosperity is out here. And this is where a lot of you that have success and influence in abundance, fortune, flourishing, and thriving. Because you have thrived through all of this situation and circumstances. Okay? Y'all, um, I don't know where that came from. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know if that was my. I'm really ain't paying attention to certain things right now because I'm just going with the flow, and I'm blocking out some things for a reason. So, it reminded me. I'm not blind. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have had some good days, but I done had more bad days than good days until a couple. I start moving around. Okay, start traveling. Okay, I've I had I don't know why that memory came to me. Shoot, I don't know what it was, but I don't. I think that's a dark night of the soul I need to go through. But I'm a hold that to myself, because it's like my a vision of my brother when he was living. His baby mama, his first baby mama, was staying with me, and well, she wasn't staying with me until after she had the baby, and it, he used to get her vehicle, and he used to do some weird shit. I don't know. You know, some things puzzle me. I'm not gonna lie, some things do puzzle me, and I said, fuck that puzzle piece. I ain't trying to put it together. So he comes to the house, and he got shot. He comes to my house, he got shot, but you wouldn't even know he shot because his adrenaline was rushing and he just tripping. You know, he wasn't tripping. When he got to me, he was just calm, cool, collect, but he got shot. I didn't even know he was shot, but I knew it by looking at the car. No, but I didn't even care because he was calm. He was all right. I wasn't worried about it. And how he said, how he used to tell me is, I love you, you my baby, you my baby. And what puzzled me is, right before all this shit started happening, he got literally, I don't know, these people came to him. I guess these people that came to him. I ain't gonna say I get, I guess. But these people that came to my brother and put this entity on him. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, this shit be crazy. These people live short times for bullshit people felt like they was entitled to. Just shit they thought they was entitled to. Good people left here. You know, I just had these spur of the moment feelings where people just, these demonic ass people in this city. These people in this fucking city want money so bad. They don't give a fuck about nobody. It is so fucking problematic to them that they would use people's lives to get gain. My brother used to be like, I'm scared. He always tell me he's scared. I'm like, you ain't gotta be scared. I said, Danielle, I was telling my brother, I said, Danielle, God to heal me. I said, I can heal you. He was like, I'm hurting. And see, that hurt from that came and ran deeper than what was going on in the spiritual realm. And he couldn't take it. And I don't know, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm pissed off. Because these bitches set their stupid ass up there and affected so many innocent people. For money. Not for the just, you know what I'm saying, have popularity for real. It was just for money. For other people money. People that ain't have shit to do with what their fucking agenda is, just exist. People just existing. Just their existence. Prosperity. Success, man, this shit crazy, man. Wisdom. Just because just to get to somebody with so much wisdom, power, knowledge, secrets. They did all this shit to these people for this. Insight. Because, listen, just money, just for somebody not to be able to move, live according to what they supposed to. Just to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, this shit's so fucking wicked in this city. This shit crazy, man. It's wisdom. It's enlightenment, experience. It says understanding and intelligence. Just because of somebody that had, I'm talking about all because of one fucking person in a fucking city. You couldn't sit down and talk to them. You just had to just go and steal the shit and kill people with black magic, hexes, curses, and spells, whatever the fuck that shit is that they do, that dark shit. But they, just because they didn't want the wisdom to get the other people, they tried to hide it. And on top of that, I had to pursue to ignite flames and fire inside of me because of the fucking bullshit these people were doing. Now I'm gonna put my story up in here with this because I got this is, you know, this is crazy illiterate shit that people feared because of their they lack of knowledge, their lack of planning, lack of understanding. They not intelligent enough to understand the truth what's happening right there in front of their eyes with the power. How you know if it's something gonna happen good for you if you don't do anything? And it's like people just laid down. Just gave up. I ain't lying. I seen this shit with my own eyes. I ain't giving up. Man, I'm talking about, man, when I let my brother go, y'all, my brother, I promise when I had to let him go, I cried. I cried. People didn't know what I was going by that water for. They didn't know why I was going to the water. They didn't know why I was doing nothing because I don't talk to people. I just tell them I just got to release. I just got to go by the water. Y'all, let's go by the water. Let's go by the water. That's all I want to do, go by the water. And this at this particular time when all this shit, before I even went to the church, way before I went to the church, cause I just knew that these bitches gonna pull this whole shit with this witchery shit and whatever the fuck they be doing in these cults and covens. And I'm looking at their situation and circumstances, and I'm telling people, I'm like, man, these bitches crazy. I couldn't really say everything I wanted to say because how the extent of people's mindsets is. And people try to tell me about my mindset. Ain't nothing wrong with my mindset. Ain't nobody had no business touching my money, but it got touched. So you saying God ain't gonna release my money because of my mindset? The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Wisdom. All these people did all this because of somebody's wisdom. One person in the city got wisdom that over succeed their foundations of lies and trickery. United ambition into people with courage. With courage and encouragement. And that's a discovery that's happening right now as we speak. There's a deep discovery on a quest that's unfolding in the people's life for serenity and clarity, creativity. So therefore this is a time where individuals, okay, will be healed because of their reflection, because of their own reflection of their reality, for this to be balanced out in the situation, circumstances that they have done. Therefore, is the energy going to only be around them that they have put out into them and those who are connected to them. Therefore, is those who are not connected at this particular time will not even experience, because they don't have any connection. Therefore, is as these times are unfolding at this particular time, in this moment, these mysteries, these uncovered, these lies of these events that has been illuminated, okay, illuminated the shadows of those who are ancestrally tapped in, okay, ancestrally tapped in with their intuition. Therefore is the wanderer, the time travelers, those who are changing the paradigms of the vision, changing the paradigms of the vision of those who cannot see clearly. They can see, but they can't see clearly. They're unfocused. Therefore, is spirit want that to be known, and this is what's happening. Wisdom is standing in this place, and therefore, is I'm gonna bring conversations in with. I gotta still do my daughter and soul, and I do mine different. So therefore, is to balance out this scale. So, scales of balance is out here, and therefore is the vision. Okay, therefore is that this is what's happening, and a lot of things that is going on because these energies have infiltrated the psychic attacks. Yeah, psychic attacks, because the simplicity is happening. Therefore is this is uncomplicated, modest, neutral cleansing is happening. So therefore is this is a cleansing that's happening because of the cycle attacks they have done to divine beings that are having crystal clear crystal of clarity that's happening. It's clear. Okay, this is what's happening. Okay, there's an understanding that's happening. It's happening to this. Look at how simplicity comes back out here again, and therefore is this definitely what's happening. This is clearing away this energy with the love. With the love. It says affection, romance, passion, devotion, and tenderness. And this is definitely what's happening. Intuition. So this is the divine is giving clear access. Okay, clear access. A lot of these situations, circumstances, was not a lot of clarity. Therefore, this is what's happening is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am so joyous to be able to have a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of this journey at this particular time. I am so enthused by it as well. That the divine have given so much revelation to situations, circumstances through the existence of the divine beings. And therefore is, as this is unfolding, this is giving me that more of the shifting, okay, is being, the more of the shifting they have done to, it's like, y'all, okay, let me see if this right. um, I think it was, damn, I forgot the movie name. It was on the tip of my tongue. Oh man. But anyway, when the floor was moving and stuff like that, and they had to fight. Y'all, I can't forgot the damn movie name. I can't even think of the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think of it. I tell you, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I think of it. But anyway, the and the floor was shifting. It's just giving me like how our mind when they're doing these cycle attacks when we're very ancestry tapped in with our celestial um alignment and all these things that we are here to do, and these energies come in, they see your wisdom. Okay, they infiltrate you in some shape, form, or fashion. Y'all, how they did me. They sent the first man out. They sent him. He was in my bushes. He used to be in my bushes watching, and with one of them things that you listen with and all this shit. And then he had them what I forgot them things they be listening, whatever listening device. Shit, I don't know. I don't fool with stuff like that. But that was sitting in my backyard, and I was buying renting to buy this house, and the police has come over there after that, y'all. This shit crazy, and it was extraterrestrials. Real talk. I don't give a fuck like that. Y'all can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care nothing about this shit. Y'all play that shit with yourself. So therefore, when the feds, I'm talking, it was the detective. What the fuck, the detective coming? I call the police, but I hangs up and they still come, but I go to jail. So the detective, this how God gave it to me though. It was all meant to happen this way. And my baby daddy, my little girl daddy at the time, he was all a part of this situation. You know what I'm saying? That was going on, and he was working against me, and I knew it because this is where it stemmed from. And I'm telling y'all that this shit, man, how these people, they want to know MK Ultra that they was doing. These bitches was standing in my yard. The motherfucker walked through my door. When I was sitting on the front porch before I had my baby in my hand, I was looking, I didn't see shit. And my bushes were right there, and I didn't see nothing. And I already seen it on the camera, literally on my camera, okay, literally. So I'm like, and I don't see nothing physically without my eyes, just like I'm watching this man with this damn device that's on my camera. I always stay watching my camera because I know some shit going on because I'm using my intuition. Okay? So at this particular time, as this stuff was going on, interesting bullshit. Many people, man, I'm telling you, my life have always been a movie. One time I was on Lifetime premiums and shit, in my life. There were always drama, suspense, and fucking despair. I don't know what it is now. But anyway, so therefore is, man, I'm telling y'all, when the man came through the door, my baby just flipped on the floor. I put my baby on the bed, she just flipped on the floor. I looked at that motherfucker, I said, what you in my house for? He said, this ain't your house. I said, what? I said, excuse me? I said, man, so I walked his ass, I just got up and walked his ass back through the door out there. You can't tell something that, man, I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers, the same police officer, y'all. Same fucking fed. Detective. And feds, all these bitches out here in my yard, these people I've been watching, seeing these people every which way. For years, ain't changed their appearance or nothing. They ain't aged in no kind of way. This is what this shit is going on right now. I'm paying attention to this because I'm not finna sit here and kiss your ass because you ain't finna play with me. So they text me and put me in the car. Okay, I'm this shit pisses me off. I told you I'm pissed off. That's how they be thinking they smart. Okay, and they be playing with grown people intelligence and thinking they got all this shit put together. Okay. So therefore is they take me and put me in the car, the first car. Okay, I'm calling for help because they hear my baby dad on the phone. He done hit me and everything. You know what I'm saying? Literally hit my ass. And I calls the police and this and that. And he talking about I'm trying to kill him and all this shit. And I ain't got, man, ain't no scratch on him, nothing. But I got the knife for to defend myself. But the same token, this motherfucker, I'm on the phone with the dispatcher. This 2014. So I'm on the phone with the dispatcher telling them I'm staying in the car for my mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the dispatcher I need some help. So he comes outside telling me, you on the phone with a nigga. You on the phone with a nigga. I ain't say nothing. I hung up the phone. The police comes automatically. So goddamn, I did it on purpose. Literally, I did this shit on purpose. So when the police get there, all they call loads of police. This motherfuckers come and put me, lock me up. I'm talking about lock me up. I said, why he ain't going to jail? I'm the one that's being domestically violated, domestically abused. He telling them, I got a police, I did this, I said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, bitch, I'm through with your ass like that in front of them. But I left his ass and ain't been back with him since. Not talking no relationship. Not fucking with him like that. But I have messed with him. You know what I'm saying? But for us, like, being in a relationship, hell nah, I would never be in a relationship with him again. Not behind that shit. Man, I put his ass out my house. I damn sure did. Bitch, you got to go. All you demon motherfuckers, extraterrestrial hoes. Got to fucking go. Man, I'm telling you, this shit be real. We be going up against this stuff. Yeah, the aristocrats. We be going up against this shit for real. This shit be dead serious, motherfucker. Fuck y'all hoes. I'm that person. I ain't never cared like that. Not since I was a little girl. Bitch, you ain't gonna handle me like that. I ain't got nothing to do with your slave mentality. You can go slave there. They want to be slave, but not me. Bitch, you gonna give me everything back that belongs to me. And I meant that. I ain't kissing your asses. I meant that y'all can play them hoes all y'all want. I ain't playing with them. Look at that, miracles. That's all they gonna be saying. That's it. Y'all can play with them all y'all want. I don't play with the devil. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna speak my mind. I ain't finna let nobody nothing. Man, fuck that. Y'all could be scared. You talking about some moving silence. No, you gotta speak your truth. This shit be going on. These people using these listen, they use aliens to come up against us and without they be forcing them to do it. They work for us and we are part of them. And they make them do this shit to us. They got to use this to man, this shit run deep, man. Y'all play with that shit. You got to release them. They still our ancestors. Some of our ancestors dead serious. When I get through, y'all ain't gonna see. Y'all gonna see. They be using them to harm us. Just like they use black people against black people, they use aliens against aliens. Just come on, let's get this shit together. Let's be real about it. Y'all might be scared to speak y'all mind, but I ain't scared to speak mine. Listen, balance gonna be restored around here in these parts. Y'all let them damn shit stay unbalanced in your life, but not mine. I speak my truth. I don't know about all that damn lying to myself and thinking I'm finna be around here. Look at that courage. I'm gonna make sure it is. And those who cannot speak their truth, y'all, man, fuck that. Cry about it if you have to. Get that shit off your chest. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. Fuck all that manipulating and shit these people be doing. They be trying to manipulate every fucking thing. And that shit far from the truth. Change is out here. We change the narrative of their bullshit. We rewrite our story. We tell our truth. We speak our mind. Fuck all them motherfuckers think they smart and they crazy and they stupid. Bitch, I'm gonna show your ass crazy and stupid, all right? Your ass gonna see the love that can really conquer all your dumb ass lies. Hello? I ain't just scared of no damn demons. Y'all could be. Time is out here. Time. That means it says scales of balance. It's time. Then I say that mine is. I don't know about yours, but this is what we're here to do. We're out here to do what is necessarily out here for us to do and speak our truth to get to overcome these situations, to get through this situation, and to overcome the adversity that our ancestors had to go through. And therefore is those who are connected to us to get through at this time. I'm just being honest. Through time, to dimension, portal, and space. It says moment. It says destination. It says temporal. It says colleagues. It says era. It says instant. It says infinity. Eternity. Okay? Yeah. Balance. Oh, shit. All my cars flew out. All of them. They said all that, but that was balance. Look at that. Balance. That was balance. The balance is being restored, man. Harmony, equilibrium, stability, moderation, and fairness. And this is what's happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to learn. I had to learn. Man, my only thing I had a problem. Look at them. They don't like a big old brain up there. Look at it. Like alien. Okay, balance is being restored. Therefore, this is exactly what's happening. Spirit wants this to be known because, y'all, hold up, my bad. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Because the simple fact is, we got people that's out here scared to speak truth and be so worried about little dumb shit. This awakening time. This is awakening time. We ain't got time for all that extracurricular bullshit that they want you to stay asleep in. You can stay asleep all you want over there, but I ain't finna stay asleep. Balance is being restored. Okay, collective balance is being restored. Yeah, with prosperity, spiritual, physical, and materialistic, emotionally, and mentally. Okay, Spirit want that to be known. As you're going through this transitioning, this is shadow. We're illuminating these shadows. This is what's happening. They try to keep everything in the dark. Nah, ain't no fuck that. I love to be in the dark. If that case, I like it. I can see. I can see you. I can see you. It says introspection. It says energy. Inner journey, unconscious, and it says integration. I love it. Therefore, this is definitely what's happening. Shadows. We're illuminating the shadows. Our shadows have to come out. We have to do those introspections. We have to get down and dirty with ourselves. We have to know that what we're experiencing is the truth. We have to know that whatever we're doing this for is for a reason. And whatever that reason is for you, take our time to get to understand it. Okay? Spirit wants that to be known. Look at that. Illumination is out here. Illuminate. Illumination is out here. It says enlightenment, insight. It says radiance. It says revelation and awareness. This is exactly what's happening. Therefore, as these things are being illuminated to each and every last one of us, it's brightening up your day. I know it's. I know a lot of individuals or collectives could be feeling, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, this is a scary thing to do because this didn't happen to that person. You start reflecting back on certain scenarios. Fuck else. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't worry about what happened to them. I can't worry how that happened to them. I can't do that because it'll stagnate. It'll give me no confidence. And therefore it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because I know my purpose. I don't need nobody to try to tell me directly what it is when I know the wisdom of what I'm doing. Okay? Period. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors come in and talk to them while they listen. I said talk to them while they listen. So therefore enlightenment is out here. Insight, radiance, revelation, and awareness. And therefore y'all going to be very aware of this situation because it's awakening time. Awakening. So in this awakening, a lot of things going to be said. A lot of things going to be done. A lot of things going to be clarified crystal clearly. Okay? And therefore those who say that this is not true, they finna see that this is true. Because balance has to be restored. These people tamper with so much shit throughout the years for no parallel reason, trying to play God. Trying to play God. Oh no, we got to keep them silent. God said not so. The angel said not so. Guess who else? The celestial being said not so. So therefore they can't touch what God have blessed. They can't curse what God has blessed. So therefore as these situations, circumstances unfolding right now as we speak, ain't nothing they could do. They are binded to their lies. They are binded to their illusions. They are binded because it's being illuminated as we speak. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so very much. Because it's awakening time. It's a reckoning that's happening. This enlightenment, y'all. This is transformation, self-awareness, and spiritual growth that's happening. So as we go through this situation, circumstances, it's going to bring a lot of wisdom in. Look at that intuition. Intuition is out here. It says insight. It says perception. It says awareness. It says phenomenal. It says instinct. Period. This is what's happening. Definitely what's happening. And you're being protected by all of this that is happening because this so much stuff that these people lied about. These people had did. I'm talking about when I say you going deep undercover. This is what the fuck I see. People that went under deep undercover and revealed this shit. Illumination. I'm talking about when I say that shit run deep. The government have went through some shit to hold back a lot of information from us, and then on top of that, they couldn't hold it back because the spirit they did something to her. Listen, man, I'm telling you, they did some dumb shit to intelligence that is very intelligent. When I say very intelligent, they told them they're gonna happen. They spoke the name of the person. They spoke where it was gonna come from, where it was gonna stem from, and they said you're not gonna be able to stop it, and that's why they are scared. Dreaming, they're gonna be having a lot of dreams and everything about this. That means that's definite. This is, it says vision. Okay, they told them this is communication. You know that, right? Too. It says rivalries. It says rivalries. It says illusions. It says wishes, desires, and goals. Y'all, they is intelligence that told these individuals this shit, and they knew it. I'm telling you, mystery. Mystery comes out. Mystery is out here. So after they told them, it's just they start seeing shit, seeing stuff unfold, and they right now they shaking. They are so scared. Secrets unknown. It says suspense, intrigue, and obscurities. That's why they did all this shit, because there's obscurities, and therefore its wisdom is tearing their ass up. The true knowledge of intelligence, and it's bringing a lot of prosperity into those who stand their ground. For those who stand in confirmation, for those who stand their ground, it's bringing success, affluence, abundance, fortune, and flourishing and thriving. And this is definitely what's happening. Ain't no scared. Ain't no damn scared. Speak y'all truths. The more speak their truth, the more the vibration go up. The more the vibration go up. The more you tell what you seen and how you found, give a fuck, just hit the button. Hit the button. Tell it. I know it's amazing. You ain't got to go on here acting like this shit. All that fake ass AI shit. I'm talking about tell your truths. Tell your truth gonna bring so much joy. It's gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna be like, damn, I should have been did that. Y'all, you should. Cause this is time. Patience is a virtue. A lot of y'all just gotta have patience, because some of y'all don't have. Y'all don't even know how to talk. Well, I got patience with y'all though. I guarantee. But you just gotta have courage. You gotta have courage through this though. A lot of y'all be scared of stuff that ain't even nothing to be scared of. I know it's fearful because it's unknown to you, unbeknownst to you, but at the same time, it's truth. It's truth. In order for these things to be illuminated all the way to the full degree, where everything can integrate the right way, you got to speak the truth. That's why all they want is people to lie. They'll take a lie over the truth any day right now, because it's coming when it went. Listen, divine beings tell the truth. And come out of that fear, it gonna pop. You're gonna be like, man, those who have children, babies, or been up and down when your baby mama had them children. Let me tell you something. You see how that baby come out that vaginal area? I'm telling you, it is beautiful. It is fucking beautiful. Man, come on, man. Discovery is out here. This is a discovery. It's birthing out something new. It's birthing out something that have never, ever been seen for some people. Some people have not ever experienced a child being pregnant. Some people have not even experienced a child, period. Seen in this world, period. I'm talking about coming in this world. I'm sorry, not seen, but coming in this world, period. I'm talking about childbirth part. But that is beautiful. And this is how this is happening. The Spirit wants this to be understood from a point of view that is going to help you to grow, to be able to come through that portal, okay? For this illumination to happen. I know it's scary. This is a lot of dimensions coming together at one time. I know it is. It's intensifying. This is the discovery. It says explore, uncovering, learning, insight, and enlightenment. Okay? This is what's happening. Fuck what they say. They ass throw the fuck off. They ain't got a fucking clue about life evidently, because they want you to be stuck and stagnant. They want you to not have the mind to be able to overcome and for help. Now listen, I'm not talking to people that don't have the mind the eyes to see, and the mind to receive or embrace. I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm talking to those who have clarity. I can't even say it now. Crystal of clarity. They gotta have clarity. Shit, period. Because we're illuminating these things. We ain't here to be playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that. Discovery comes right back out. See, this is what is going on. It was in reverse. And they didn't want they not even use your intuition. They didn't want you to use your intuition. They didn't want you to do none of this. They didn't want you to discover the truth about what's happening. They didn't want you to discover the truth about anything that's going to be that they're going to illuminate the truth. Period. Okay? They didn't want you to explore. They didn't want you to uncover. They didn't want you to learn. They didn't want you to have insight. They didn't want you to have enlightenment. They want you to be dumbfounded to the illumination. Oh, I didn't see that. That's not true. That's not what it is. This is not how it is. And I promise y'all, I would think it. I promise y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know number to know to do what I'm supposed to do instant out here. Okay, I'm just being honest, because that's now like, what the hell? And they told me you got to. That's all they said. And I was like, man, okay, all right. You know, like compassion. Compassion. It says empathy, kindness, mercy, benevolence, and humanness. Okay, this is all it's doing. It's bringing in where you could be able to, you know, have patience. And a lot of y'all do need patience. A lot of us do need patience with what we experiencing, because it did. I had to. It took a long ass time. A long time. I said little pieces and patches and pieces. But I'm just being honest, man. This shit for real. This shit for real. That shit is to be honest with you, it take endurance, perseverance, and resilience, and steadfastness. Because it take patience to be able to, you know what I'm saying, embrace the awareness of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It does. It takes time. And shit, 13, man, fuck, man. I'm telling you, it took me many years to really just be able to go out and start talking about certain things. And I'm like, oh my God. My brother, like, man, you seen that too? You seen that too? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, you for real? You believe me? I'm like, yeah. I'm dead serious. So he was tripping off. I ain't never said nothing. I ain't never said nothing to him. I brought it up one day. We were talking. He like, you seen it too? You seen it too? He was fascinated because he was standing by himself at the point. He was standing by alone. And he was so excited that I seen it. And I didn't say nothing at the time. I wasn't even much around him, to be honest with you. I wasn't even around him, to be honest with you. I told him about what I seen. He was like, you seen it too? He blow, tripping. He was holding in something that was taking a toll on him. So therefore, if you don't open your mouth, people go through shit because they are holding on to something that is truth, and they don't know what the fuck to do with the truth. Because they don't know how to release it. Because people don't think they crazy. Fuck you thinking I'm crazy. Motherfucker, you crazy. You the one crazy for not being truthful to yourself. To overcome these situations, this shit is really happening. This ain't no problem to me. It's a problem to you if I don't say nothing to you. Because I know it's happening. Okay? Look at that. Creativity. Creativity. It says invocation. It says imagination. It says inspiration. It's inspiring. It says expression. It says vision. And this is what it is. And you have to be able to allow yourself to be truthful to you first. That's why so many delusional ass motherfuckers walking around here like they got rabbit ears and antennas on their ass and they ain't got shit. They ain't got a fucking pot to piss in or one to throw it out because they don't have a home. They just have an illusion. I'm just being honest. It is what it is, and therefore is as these things are happening. You have to know that you have to stand your ground regardless of what the fuck they say, he say, she say. Because this ain't no facts. Because all you know is that they say, he say, she say shit. And they ain't got a goddamn clue. Because they sitting over there in a whole huddle of a bunch of illusion ass having people that's using their imagination to downgrade themselves because they don't want to use their imagination to grow, to create. They want to downplay themselves because the simple fact is this is too much of a mysterious, phenomenally done thing in this world, bitch. It's a lot of monotony, a lot of goddamn phenomenal things going on. All them words coming together. It's a lot of them. There's a lot of mysteries happening. There's a lot of situations that that's being unfulfilled, that's being discovered right now. There's a lot of illuminations that's happening. And you want to study, be whatever delusional all the hell you want, that sounds like a personal problem to me. Because that's why your ass over there, ain't it? Because I don't have to connect with you. I don't have to be bothered with your ass. Can't see. You're not finna sit around me and you be sitting up there talking about evil eye and me behind my back like how all them motherfuckers was doing. I don't even much give a fuck anyway. So therefore is, I ain't got nothing to do with that, because I ain't talk to them. They listening in my house. They listening in my car. They listening where I go. So I don't have nothing to do with that. You put yourself in a position where you compromise your own belief system. Where you compromise everything that have you with clarity. That's not my problem. It's not a problem yourself, because you can create it from there. Work together. And combined. Mind, body, and soul. But therefore is, this is definitely what happens. You don't know how to sit down in your own energy to learn how to grow from there. The show been illuminated. It was not finna rain out there, y'all. It's literally thundering outside now. Literally. We have out here protection. Protection. Because you're protected, I told you. Y'all, what's going on? Righteousness, because you're righteous and you're protected because you're righteousness. I wasn't even much ready yet. Spirit wanted that to be known, man. What is going on here? What is it? Y'all understanding? What is that? In hermitage. See what I'm saying? They wanted that to be understood because they really and truly know that this is wisdom. This is divine wisdom. This is truth. And therefore is, you can't, look at that, union and power. And then got enlightenment. They wanted that to be known because they want to do that. So therefore this is a lot of things that's happening because of the phenomenal things that's going on in its ramification that they have tried to keep hidden. I don't know how the fuck they thought they were going to do that, but it sounded like they were trying to persevere through it, though. They were trying to persevere, but it's not what spirit, not what the alignment is requiring. Okay, it's not requiring it. Yeah, look at that death and rebirth that's happening. So this death and rebirth that's happening is definitely going to bring in some things that has to be shedded, okay? Some things that has to be birthed out, okay, with this creativity that's happening, okay? Definitely. Look at that, I can't make this shit up. Protection. Look at that. Protection is out here. And it's definitely protected. Definitely protected. They want this to be understood because it's so much that has been done in a time frame that they literally, how it said to me is that they did things that they just could have just did it went another way. They could have changed the narrative, did a whole other things that they did it. They did it so fucking fucked up. So it's affected a lot of individuals, though. It have affected a lot of individuals how they did it so dramatically stupid. Yeah, see that? Because your faithfulness brought this out. You being faithful to your divine call, to whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're devoted to. Okay? Because your devotion has to be, goddamn, have to be clearly understood by the spiritual realm. Look at that. Faith and wisdom. There you go. You're devoted. This is Isis energy. 7 is significant. July. Okay. It's definitely being revealed. Faith and wisdom. It's going right here with wisdom in. And mystery is dealing with faith too. If you think about it, faith and wisdom. So definitely this is what's happening, igniting that flame in those who need it with hope. They can hope again. They can live again. They can breathe again. They can sit in themselves. Now they can sit by themselves and be like, hey, man, God damn, I'm so glad, man. Ooh, man. Now they're going to be able to get a relief of being able to speak clearly. Man, because some shit, they ancestors came to them and talked to them about it. That's your ancestors that's getting in contact with you. That's not just something that just out the blue to happen. No. We are in avatars. We're literally in avatars, to be honest with you. They ain't just come around and just be showing themselves to you. They nah. Speak your truth. I want you to speak your truth. Everybody wants you to speak your truth. This is the Aninot, Equinox. Let's see what's going on. Spirit. Look at that hope comes right back out. Now you can hope for something. Now you know that this is truth. Listen, you ain't the only one. Listen, you're not alone. You're not alone in this. You're not alone. People out here literally experiencing things that people would say they crazy, but them motherfuckers that don't listen is the ones crazy. Cause this shit finna happen. Integration is happening, baby. Change. You have to have courage in this shit too. Cause baby, this shit finna get real. I'm telling you what I see and what I know. I don't speak dumb shit. I speak truths. So therefore is, look at that. Look at that. What did I say? Prosperity. That's prosperity. Prosperity is out here. It's going to bring a lot of prosperity to individuals. They are being free from that bondage of not being able to communicate. And I know the feeling. This is very emotional when you don't know how to speak and you shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I woulda said. I fuck all that shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I. I am at an age where I don't got time for all that shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I. If I just don't say nothing no more, I just don't have shit to say. Even if I got a lot to say. If I got a lot to say and you're not responding to me the right way that I need for me, fuck that. I don't have time for that. Show me. I done did everything else. It's over with. Conversation I don't have time for. Just, so somebody literally have a gift of gab. Okay? Gab is for significant, but therefore is literally. Okay? You know where they come from. But therefore is, it showed something going on with communicating. And therefore is, as you communicate, truly communicate with courage. Okay? Well, they ready. Hermitage is out here. Somebody is in a hermit energy. I'm talking about Kanoosh is out here. So therefore is whoever you are. Well, hold up, y'all. I ain't even call out no numbers either. We got 22 out here, February 2nd. 22nd is significant. We got February 20th, 10, 20, 30th out here. And we got October 10, 20, 30. And we got 2nd. Okay? Therefore is, this is hermitage. Hermitage is when you're in your hermit. When you are a hermit. Okay? You literally is dedicated, devoted to spirit. Man. I told you that. Look at that. This shit has been illuminated. Whatever is happening, you're definitely under in alignment. I mean, in a light. For enlightenment. They're learning and uncovering situations that they have been discovered at this particular time, and that shit is really truly happening. It's truly happening. The illumination is happening. What you're saying is the truth. Hermitages out here. Somebody that's in hermitage. They doing introspection. They seeking inner knowledge. Okay, a phenomenal way. Okay, literally. Look at that fruitfulness. Fruitfulness is at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely what's happening. Faith and wisdom is out here. So therefore, your belief is bringing in a lot of wisdom. Okay, your faithfulness. Okay. I'm just going to tell like it is. You're very intuitive. Very intuitive. And therefore is y'all are creating shit that they thought wasn't gonna be able. Man, I can't even say what I want to say, but because I got so many words I want to say, but I know how spirit do me. Okay, so therefore is this is gonna be a time where a lot of things that you have passion for is gonna bring prosperity. Basket is out here. Okay, this is where 16 is significant. January the 1st, January the 6th, June the 6th, June the 1st. 61 is significant. We have out here May the 5th is significant. 5. Okay, we have basket. So you literally is bringing in prosperity by you just speaking your truth. Because you got the truth right here. Look, man. You got the truth symbol right there. 2 of them. Right with the bird. Communication, floor, that's air. Okay, I don't feel like going through all that today. But therefore is you have our hearts out here to protect you. Okay, you're protected. Your truths are protected in your faithfulness. Okay, because this is what it is. You're here to bring in this significant energy. Okay, look at that meditation for them to meditate. The significant energy. Okay, that's why meditation coming out because a lot of y'all do need to meditate and be able to understand what is truly happening or what has happened or get down to the root of the situation. And therefore is your passion is everything. Okay? Spirit want that to be known. Yeah, because your expectation is out here. Somebody was trying to exploit you, or there was some type of exploitation that was going on. Okay? Yeah, and this is your justice. This is your justice. Shook is out here. Sook is out here. I mean, Shamat is out here. But therefore is this definitely what's happening. They want this to be understood. Cause they literally, y'all, y'all ain't, my tongue tired. My tongue is tired. 32 is significant righteousness. Righteousness is out here. So therefore is 32 out here, 23. We have March 3rd, March 2nd, February 2nd, February 3rd. Okay? This is righteousness. This is what is happening. It's people out here that's really righteous. Justice is out here right along with righteousness. Justice and righteousness come out together? Man, listen. Can I tell y'all our Horus is out here? Snake is out here. Kundalini energy that's igniting out here. That's igniting ambition out here. The Kundalini energy is the snake that's inside of that's the spine. Okay? And that's definitely what's happening. You're being ignited. Your passion is being ignited. Your flame of fire is being ignited inside of you. It's being illuminated. Okay? Panusha's out here. You know what I'm talking about? Man, justice, man, Shamat is out here. I'm telling you out, man, this is crazy. It's January the 1st, January the 7th, July the 7th, July the 1st is out here. Okay? Man, all that negative energy they try to put towards your crown, that shit is gone. All that evil eye they try to put towards you, Horus and took it and he protected all of it. All of it. I'm telling you, get your body, all that shit is gone. You're prosperity. You're abundant. The Ankh is significant. The cheetah, the panther is significant. Oh, look at that wisdom. Back out here again, wisdom. And this is should. Okay? Man, this is your justice. Man, they gave me too many cards. I'm not going to take all of them, but look at that protection is out there. The last card down, incompleteness. Okay? And what is this? I'm going to take this one right over here. Since it's right there. Understanding. They want an understanding before they even try. Look at this, man. They want understanding before they release this. But listen, there is a certain significant frequency that they're creating. They're making sure that it's being created and it's protected. Okay, it's protected. I'm telling you what I see and I hear. Therefore, is with compassion and love. Okay? Didn't just say prosperity, because this prosperity gonna come. It's gonna benefit a lot of people to be able to learn write the right things. Okay, I'm dead serious. Y'all finna see this shit. I'm just messaging. So therefore this is what's happening, and therefore is understanding. This. They want you to understand this intelligence that's happening. Okay, Spirit wants you to understand, because this is why the standstill, the pause energy is out here. That's the hangman energy, and therefore it's for significant. Okay. For a significant nut, okay? Newt is significant. Understand it. And they want this to be understood, because it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be fucking very emotional. Very emotional. Because what the hell you don't understand, okay? What's flowing, what's going to be flowing. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit real. It's going to be so emotional for a lot of individuals, because they're going to be running to us for the truth. They're going to be running to the ones that got the truth to be able to understand, because they ain't going to be able to comprehend this shit, because they seen it. That's why they want the understanding with those who are in alignment of this frequency. Right now, they want you to get there. They ain't worried about all the extra shit y'all be thinking about. They ain't how it work. Yeah, divination. I'm a devastation. My bad, devastation. Devastation is out here. So definitely this gonna be very. I told y'all the motherfucker gonna be, man. Telling y'all, man. I'm just telling y'all what I'm seeing, man. I'm telling y'all this. It was kind of like hard for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be dead serious. It was hard for me to, you know what I'm saying, grasp that God. I had to talk about certain things, and I was like, man, I'm quiet still. In my meditation, I'm quiet. I don't even do certain meditation. I do because I'm like, I'm not confused, but I'm like, damn. Okay, let me try this. I'm be saying, let me try this. Okay, I be have to tell my ancestors, look, you know, whatever, fuck that. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just telling you, this stuff is real. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I don't give a fuck if you don't believe me. You won't see it. Illumination is out here. And I know y'all believe me, the majority they do. They understand the concept of what's happening. Therefore look at that. It says darkness. The concept of what's happening in the darkness. Yeah. Therefore the newbies is out here. These people literally did all kind of dark magic, all kind of dark ass shit to try to create this thing from being happening. It did. The justice is here, spiritual justice, divine alignment is here. Celestial alignment, activation, and starseed activations are happening right now, and this is definitely what's happening. And I'm finna get ready to I'm finna do some on my 2 days off. I'm finna do some research, because there's some stuff that I see that I can't comprehend just yet, just yet. But I'm gonna get the information, because it's in the darkness right now. Anubius is helping, okay. But they didn't even understand the concept what they was doing. These witches and warlocks, these sorcerers working with these hostile energies that are is rebellious. These are celestial rebellious energies. Okay, that don't give a fuck. That's here. I'm just telling y'all what I'm saying. In Apollos is out here helping, because what's happening is you work directly with these deities. I don't know about all them sandarias and all that kind of shit, but I do see certain things, and I know that they work with us. Okay, I know that they do, because they are part of different alignments. Okay, but therefore we all in a line. But they have to work with divine beings and celestial beings, because we are here to help each other, not to hurt each other. They just gave the information wrong and used the information improperly. And this is definitely what's happening. I don't work with no dark entities. They work with me to help healing. Okay? So therefore this is definitely what's happening. The Spirit wants this to be known, because this is the explosion they have done to the divine beings. And by them doing this shit, they messed up a lot of shit, and it's being balanced back out. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. This world is going to end. I see darkness. I literally see the earth out with the stuff in the sky. Okay? Look at that scale. Skill. Skill is out here. This definitely, this is definitely what's happening, y'all. Skill. Path is out here. Y'all can't use my other phone if I can look it up because it's different type of skills, and this is something that you are skilled in. True. The different dimensions, whatever you go, whatever you do, you are skilled in it, and you're protected on this ramification and every ramification, even to modify this ramification. That's what I hear. Y'all, where my stuff at? Oh, wisdom. Look at that. Wisdom. My cards are turned over the wrong way. One of them, and it's wisdom. That means hidden knowledge. That means hidden understanding and keys and codes that people can. It's a mystery, and it's been discovered, and you can't go look and have theories on this shit. It's just naturally given to you by the intelligence of this world, of the world. Okay, universe, spirit, celestial, ancestors, angels. Okay, they can't stop this shit. Yeah, healing. This is healing. The earth is healing. It is healing. This is what it is. So is out here. And this is what's happened. 33 is significant. These darker Masonics, these fucking people that do dark shit that did this. Fucking crazy ass people thinking they're gonna be able to rule the world with dark stuff. Doing dark stuff. See, our creation. That's what they created. They created all this stuff to happen the way that it did. And they thought they was gonna be able to run in this world, and they ain't create the world. They are not the creator. Amari's out here. It's just stupid, and this shit just, it's just some dumbass people out here in this world. They think they so creative, and they dumb illusions that they do, and they think so much people are just gonna be ignorant. So no, everybody ain't ignorant. Just remember that everybody ain't ignorant. Everybody don't feel like you do when it comes to doing hurtful things to people. Regardless of what, these people love to hurt people. They were sacrificing people to get this shit did. They would wait till they get to us. They see certain things that they were doing, and they'll try to use that shit against these individuals and harm them to get dormant, and they didn't though. That shit didn't happen because they still killed the divine being that didn't do nothing to them, had nothing to do with them. They did something to them, and they thought they was going to be able to use that shit against them, and they did it. That's why this is right here, skill. They thought they was skilled in what they do. They didn't have the right information. They ass fucked up behind that. Real talk. They are fucked. Why? How I do that? Where that come from? Oh. Okay. But therefore, it's January the 1st, January the 5th, May the 5th, May the 1st is out here. 51. Yeah, they thought they was going to get away with this shit. They said no. See the X on him? I don't know if it's a him or her, but I think it's a him. Path is out here. Yeah, I think it's a him. Yeah, creation. This is what they created. This is supposed to be healing. We supposed to come here to heal. All this is to help us heal, but they were doing shit. They were knocking the equilibrium off and knocking the balance off, tilting. I mean, man, they doing all kind of weird ass shit because of money. All this because of greed, though. They want to control everything, and they're gonna come in with some dumbass shit. Nah, they ain't coming in with that trying to dominate like that. They ain't gonna be able to do that. They're trying to program the people's minds to do it, but it's not happening. Amara is standing up in this situation. 2 is significant. February the 2nd, February the 1st. February the 2nd is significant. They try to create all kind of stuff, but it's not happening. We got out here unacquired love. Okay, unacquired love. So with unacquired love out here, this is where a lot of unjust things was happening. Yeah, and they vowed to do that shit forever, but they ain't happening like that. They gonna, people gonna still have they look, they heart fucked up. They ain't gonna be able to do it like how they doing this. Okay, how they thought they was getting away with, cause spiritual and religion having this shit going on. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be just a lesson and a blessing that's happening right now. This was a lesson for the blessings to flow accordingly, but they had to be learned. They had to be taught not to do this shit, because there was so much wickedness. There was a lot of spiritual wickedness. Principalities really riding their ass backs, and the Galactic Federation had to step in with this shit, because they was like, oh hell, nah, the Earth going chaotic, so they had to come in and help. That's what's happening. A lot of celestial beings have to come in and help with this situation, and this is understanding. This is secrets. This is mystery. This is unknown situation that's happening, and a lot of people do know it because they have high priest energy inside of them. And you can't stop it, because this is healing. These are healers. We're here to heal the earth, the land. The earth and people. Shit, this shit, we don't want to just sit there and let the shit happen. That's what our ancestors was doing. They was fearful. Male and female energies are balancing out. Then you got a male and a female coming in. They came in and did this shit, trying to tilt the balance of time. They're getting them lessons and blessings from behind this shit. Sitting up there playing with this dark magic and shit, and playing in these energies like this. And now they see they didn't got away. I'm telling y'all, these people literally were doing this shit because they didn't think that people was aware of this, and they got so they see that they couldn't fool with probably one person on this earth, and they see their ass they getting towed up behind them because they was living in righteousness, and they are here to justify to bring justice to this land, balance to this ramification. And that's where their ass got illuminated at, because they thought they was being smart, creating these bullshit as creative things in people's lives that are protected. And that don't work right there. You can't just run around here thinking that shit's sweet. Oh, we got us a lick, bitch. You got your lick all right. Yeah, your ass gonna get licked like a lollipop, goddamn, forever. To the devil, mother, a nurturer. They did this to somebody, a nurturer. Literally. Spirit said, oh no. They said, oh no. They ain't writing no chant. They ain't writing no scripts. It says scribes are written. They said, oh no, they ain't writing nothing. They just giving it to me like that. This is just how they giving it to me. So I don't know why they doing like that today. I guess they using a different type of intelligence today. That's what they just said. Yeah, baby. They've been all along. A lot of y'all can understand the conversation that's happening right now. Now I was over here tripping for a minute, but I stopped and just went with the flow. So therefore, it's definitely this was happening. A lot of y'all can understand this because you're a high priest and high priestess, and therefore is you've been like this all your life, and therefore is you don't have to decode it or nothing like that. You just understand the language. Therefore is the language is already ignited in you, embedded in you. So therefore this is what is happening. You could have had a vision about this because you're healing. Definitely you're healers. So definitely this is what's happening. Yeah, angels are getting in contact with you. Your angels are talking to you right now as I'm getting this message. And definitely this is what's happening. They're making sure they're preparing you. That's what it's seeing. They're creating this creativity. Yeah, with crystal clear clarity. Yeah, it's justice. This is what's happening. Understanding, skilled. Therefore, as you understand exactly what's happening, the language, the intelligence of it. Yeah, because there's battles and wars going on. Okay? They're making this be understood, because this is definitely where a lot of you are very intelligent. Very intelligent. You don't have to say too much. Y'all can understand the thoughts. Very much telepathically communicating. Hermitages out here. Hope. This is what you've been hoping for. If somebody can walk it out like this. Okay? Definitely. Very passionate and know how to heal people accordingly. Damn, that shit fell on y'all. Y'all come mute. Okay. All right. Y'all I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna say not one word. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Okay? Definitely what's happening. And they want you to know this is justice, because it's fair right on her, justice and righteousness, and faith and wisdom, mystery that's happening. Because we're igniting a flame that other people can't understand using wisdom. Faith and wisdom for some of y'all, but wisdom. Definitely wisdom. That's very driven by passion and desire of your what you're here to do. To destroy and dismantle this battle and war. Okay? That's definitely what's happening. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Spirit, this intelligence doing this. Okay? Adapt to the transformation. Unlock your heart. So a lot of y'all are unlocking y'all heart because you see that some other people out here love and guide like you. Let love guide you. This is love. Okay? So I understand where they're coming from. I dedicate myself to the spiritual realm. I dedicate myself to divine alignment and celestial alignment. Okay, and start seeing activation. So therefore, it's this definite skill. It's definitely skill work. Mastery. Apprentice. Blueprint. So therefore, it's just definitely what's happening. They want that to be known. Look at that. Whoever the spouse is, the spiritual spouse is, I think this is a lot of y'all, whoever the spouse is, I'm sensing a spiritual spouse. So therefore, is whoever this spiritual spouse, somebody literally try to come in and try to marry you, or somebody try this is in the physical. Okay, because this is a past life energy. It could be a grandmama, granddaddy, but somebody come in and try to infiltrate you, trying to use some type of wisdom to come in. But it didn't happen like that. But therefore, is you definitely have somebody. Look at that night. You're on the front line. That's why they try to come in and do this. Okay, yeah, high priest. Okay, definitely this is what's happening. So therefore, is as this is happening, the spirit wants you to know that if y'all are in relationships or situations, circumstances, situationships that you don't need to be in, y'all need to depart from that situation. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just listening to how it's given. Okay, I'm not doing that because this is like your angels are getting in communication with you on a high level, high ramification. Yeah, Atlantis energy is definitely getting in contact. A lot of y'all could be water beings, okay? Literally, that deal with water, a lot of water. Yeah, that heals. They could hear through frequencies, okay? Through water, anything that's happening. Okay, definitely what's happening at this particular time. Atlantis is out here. Therefore, is y'all could be feeling a little fear, a little jittery inside, but therefore it's okay. Bind it or just overcome it, okay? Work through it, persevere. You know, definitely what's happening. Yeah, family. And look at that. There you go. And that's it. Ancestors. So definitely this is what's happening. They want you to see past the situation, circumstances that you're experiencing at this time. Have courage, okay? Because the balance, scales of balance is being shifted right now. They definitely want that. And I'm doing it this way because this is how they're giving it to me. They're giving it to me. Because some of these voices, I don't even know these people. I mean, you know, the beings, I don't know them. I probably do in the spiritual realm, you know, for the celestial alignment and stuff, but by me being in this physical body, no, I don't. I don't even know the voices. So therefore, it's definitely this, your ancestors talking to you, whoever y'all are. Yep, baby. They've been talking to y'all since y'all was children, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You just know that you know. You just know. And some of y'all call y'all grandparents by y'all name, by their name and all this stuff. And you know what I'm saying? You don't just say ancestors and stuff because you're so used to this. Your family line is, you know what I'm saying, is used to this. Some of y'all families are literally spiritual beings, people that really and truly tapped into their faith and their wisdom when it comes to spirituality, their righteousness of it. And this is your justice that's literally happening. I'm just giving out what I'm seeing. Okay? So like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. So I just gotta bear with me. ISIS could be significant to you. Okay? Shemut, and So and Gabe and Basquiat and Antoinette, whatever it is, and Nut, okay? So Nut, okay? This is what's happening. Pastors out here, and they definitely want this to be known. Yeah, look at that. This is in the beginning of time. Look at that, baby. I told y'all a lot of y'all spouses is coming back together from past lives. You know, you just came into this vessel in this avatar, and that definitely this is what's happening. They came out right together. Yeah, because y'all are healers and y'all have to be together. And your grandparents, your ancestors, they're not just gonna say your grandparents, your ancestors are making sure that this shit happen according. And they gonna make they'll tear this damn world down before they let them fuck with y'all any kind of way. For real. They are not playing. They made sure they came out with this stuff. And I seen grandparents, okay, they could be buried by side in their graves, okay? And your and they mess with one the intelligence, y'all the celestial the beings that's your ancestors. I'm telling you, I'm just saying what I'm seeing. That and I don't and that my shit don't be a lie. I make it be sound like a little crazy to some people. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just telling you this shit is what I'm seeing. It's tripping me. It tripped me out last night, and I'm like, oh shit. So therefore, look at that health come right back out. It's definitely dealing with the people health, mental. Okay, because there's a lot of shit that's going on that people are sitting up here acting like this is a game, and therefore this is not a game. What is they trying to show me? Yeah, embrace tranquility as a refuge, okay? Finances. That's what they was doing. They were using finances to come up against us, to block us from who we truly are. And your ancestors are not pleased about it. I told you all it was about finances. All this is about being creative to create blockages. Okay? And that shit was stupid. Your sacred energy is right here, noon and monk at noon. Okay? Or noon. So therefore it is definitely divine I'm talking about celestial energy. And as it is here is called what? Native American, Asian, did all this for finances. They was doing all this shit to Asians, and you know, just it runs real deep. It runs real deep, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell them about them lie, because I literally got butterflies in my stomach. Angels had come heal me right quick. Literally, I'm just gonna be honest with you, because this is a battle and war going on, and we know how it is. We orphans. We learning who we are. We learning. A lot of y'all are. Okay? Definitely what's happening, spirit guides, angels, and answers. Thank you so very much. I'm so very grateful for the information. Look at that. Comes right back out. Somebody could have a fucking problem mentally real bad, and whoever this is that got this problem real mad with a hit that's acting like they're skillful, that there's not no hermit, but they are being illuminated. I'm just telling y'all what I'm saying. Who is they need to unlock their heart. I'm telling you now, they finna transform. They finna transform because I think they're not gonna never stop being who they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, and they don't want to let their energy go. Then again, they may like let them keep it and transform into another way. I'm just being honest. What I'm saying, transformation, unlock your heart. You got some energy that's gonna leave here, and then you got energy they're gonna keep them here because they gotta stay here. Look at that, because they don't know who the fuck they are. They're just being used. Yup, ancestors out here. So therefore, is this definitely what's happening? Some of these people are bound to transform into transition, but then some of these people are not they are not going to transition nothing. They ain't gonna get no finances though. Came in reverse. You are. Yep, you're healing. They was trying to stop your finances. They were trying to stop you from being illuminated. They were trying to stop you from going in, doing it, going collective, being in a collective with dark arts. Told you. That's what they was doing. And you're on the front line. Ain't no way they was going to be able to stop you from doing this, though. I'm just going to tell you that now. They weren't going to be able to stop you from doing nothing that you had to do. Leaving and traveling. They weren't going to stop you from doing nothing. Yup, angels. You're on the front line. You angels in the outfield. Ah, there you go, right there. Yeah, you could be definitely an earth angel. That's giving me earth angel status. Yep, trust and have faith. You got angels watching this shit every which way. Yeah, somebody's finna transition, man. This is giving me transitioning. Somebody's finna transition. I told y'all some of the energies are gonna leave here and some can't leave here because they have to experience what they have to experience. Yeah. Balance is being restored very fast. This could be definitely, look at that, because of these dark arts. Whoever these energies are, they dipping and dabbing in some type of forces. What that is, it could be MK Ultra too. Transportation deal with technology, intelligence. Yup. Look at that. Imprisonment. See that shit, y'all? Come on. Come on. I love my spirit team, man. How you see I listen to the cards and it ain't much like that. When I first seen it, I was like, damn, I'm seeing all this stuff. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I love it though. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it. Yeah, community living. So therefore it's this definitely for the community to help the people out, to show them how intelligent you are, other than just the biblical terminology. Yeah, the imprisonment of the mind. Spirit wants this to be known, man. I told y'all everything I'm saying coming out, authority. Authority figuring this ramifications. So therefore is there ain't nothing they're gonna be able to do because this shit blocked off. Angels everywhere. You got fucking galactic healers that's bringing this, all this shit, bringing you the finances that you need to help these people heal. I'm just being honest. Ain't nothing they could get around. They discovering these damn energies that they was hiding. They was hiding. Little energies that were hiding from Brico Rome. They was hiding in shit that they was coming to get, and they used the knights, this like the dark arts and shit to come in and like King James and shit to come in and do all the demonology and shit. Yeah, they used it against the angels, the divine beings. That's why it's the front line. That's why I call it the front line. I'm just giving y'all how they give it to me. Therefore is Father. Look at this shit. I can't make this up, man. Did I say Father God? I said the Most High Father God. All that kind of stuff. I'm telling you. Yeah, you could use somebody know how to work the medicine. That you're a magician. Or you could be a magician, a master manifester. But at the same time, this medicine woman is giving me a practitioner out here. You're very tapped in with healing. You could be a shaman. Okay, definitely. Somebody took some finances. Whoever this practitioner did. Whatever this practitioner did, they did some crazy shit. They could be transitioning a high level demon. Yeah, because your energy is divine. Monkey known out here. Yeah, you feeding up lost souls. Look at that Native American shaman energy. Yeah, authority figure. Celestial. Divine celestial shaman energy. Spirit guide, what do you have? Look at that. I just told you that. Divine celestial energy. Ain't that some shit? Come on, let's get it, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. Love life. They're healing your love life. People that love you and all of it being illuminated and discovered at this particular time. They're discovering who you are, what's happening with you. And have happened with you, you're very, very inclined. Spirit want that to be known. You love them. And Asia is significant. You could have seen somebody, know some Asian people or came in connection, went and traveled towards them in some shape, form, or fashion. Something is going on where you are in alignment. Therefore, Asia has a lot to do with this. They need to speak up, talk up, do something, come in connection with you. Okay? Leaving, I told you, leaving and traveling. Spirit need to be in direct about this. Yeah, because you're very fertile and you're significant. They did get some finances to do that damn whatever that shit is. Whatever that stuff. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody try to this written in a scroll. They know who you are. Scribe or written. Okay? Literally. They know who you are. They know your energy, they know all this about you. You're very nurturing. You're the nurturer of the earth. The divine masculine as well. Okay, let's just say mother, but just divine masculine and feminine energy are being balanced out right now. Okay, very much spiritually inclined, divinely purposed, galactic, celestial beings. Okay, therefore, this is definitely what's happening. The spirit wants this to be direct. They want this to be known because they want this to write this shit down. It's gonna be written forever, ever, ever, and ever, ever, forever, ever. And they're gonna give y'all prosperities. They're gonna give y'all prosperity. Y'all got prosperities that's written in fucking strides that your ancestors they're gonna do a DNA test on y'all though. I'm dead serious. This is what I see. Patience, intuition, passion, craving of secrets. Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do a DNA. Y'all. They're gonna do a DNA test on y'all. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about on who they got y'all right. It's some ancient shit going on. Okay, that's all I can see. I see some ancient shit going on. Okay. Oh, that Brico Ramon throw me all the way to the left. See, this is where hope and understanding is ancient stuff with this healing out here, hermitage. You got people like a monk. You got monks out here know your energy. I know theirs too. We can see each other. We all celestial. We all here on a divine mission. So therefore, it is this illumination that's happening, very skilled, and it's gonna come right into fruition, just like how it's supposed to. And that's what I see. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Was I able to say that? Okay, thank you. Whew. Look at that shit. I just said this. Look at that. Look at that. I told you, and they go to Asia, and they gonna have monk and noon because these people are literally able to see you, and you're here to divinely purpose to do whatever it is you're here to do. Your high priest energies know this shit. You can feel it because they're gonna travel towards you in stuff, leave and travel towards you. They ain't got no choice. A lot of people they ain't got no choice number to come towards you, and everything is protected. Everything, the creation is protected. Because Munra is out here. Creation, they're gonna protect their creation. They're gonna protect mother. Everybody protect mother and creative. The creative one to make the creations. No, they ain't nothing gonna. No, hell no, they're gonna make this shit crystal clear to their ass. I can't make this shit up. Y'all, all this stuff I'm seeing. Y'all, I be seeing some stuff. Y'all, it's 2:23. Okay, let me see. Let me go to the next one. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what they want us to know in this next sequel. Of what I'm finna go see in the messages, what we need to be aware of, what we need to see, what we need to know, what we need to get out this situation and circumstances that are going on. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? You know what I said? Commitment. I can't make this stuff up, man. Don't they just fly? Fly. It says ignite. Look at that. It says ignite creation. It flew all the way over there. Roots of success. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? I don't mind. I'm just being used. Okay, let's see what this is. Look at that, divine time. Crystal clear. Y'all seen I did all this shuffling. I done moved cards around. Heart of desire. Did I say? It says, sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you want. Didn't I say desires is what you want and what you need? Damn. Come all the way back out. Higher wisdom. So definitely it says explore options. Learn what you can and expand your horizons. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. Spirit guides, angels, and sisters, what do you want for the people to see and me to say? I am well understanding. All right. This is like all the hidden truths, all the hidden circumstances that has been going on in the energy. Okay, collective energy. That's that Michael Gabriel, Raphael, Megatron, and Ascended Master, my Ascended Masters, to give me insight on what you want me to know. This is dealing with humanity. Okay, definitely dealing with humanity. Lots of abundance is out here. The God for is definitely where a lot of our information is gonna be. I got this fan on, y'all. It be hot up in this room, and like I said, it's kind of like this is on your temple path. This is the message that's on your temple path. that you need to be aware of in circumstances, situations that's happening with this deceitful ass energy. Okay, we still talking about this deceitful ass energy. I just ain't saying it. Be aware of with this energy that is going on that we're being protected from. Okay, by Michael Gabriel Raphael. Okay, so therefore it is as this message goes forth from these hostility energies that is out here, these extraterrestrial energies. Fuck that. We ain't finna be running around here talking this and that. Yeah, that is harming humanity. Okay, we ask that all energies be transmuted and turned into good energy that tries to come out in any shape, form, or fashion. I thank you, Spirit, for binding every energy to them on energies and taking that time to be exposed in my life. January the 1st, January the 4th, April the 4th, April the 1st is significant. 1441 is 41 is 14 is out here. And therefore is we have out here, that's energy. This is where a lot of you are knowledgeable. Okay? Very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Okay? So therefore is as you are here to bring in this knowledge, keys and codes to humanity. This is a lot of dealing with your crown chakra. A lot of y'all is very much in getting in caring connections or have been in caring connections that's bringing you to a high level of understanding of consciousness. Okay, Spirit guys, and yep, it's taking action right now. Definitely what's happening. So therefore, Spirit wants this to be known. A lot of y'all are on your temple path. Definitely on your temple path. Spirit wants this to be understood. It's got this knowledge that ain't wrapped up. Y'all could be wrapped up in y'all. Some of y'all could be wrapped up in y'all mind. Oh, y'all, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Oh, everything's upside down. Yeah, they could be wrapped up in their mind about this. A lot of individuals could be wrapped up in their mind. A lot of them. And rest and rejuvenate. While you're resting and rejuvenating, you could be literally doing a lot of meditation. Okay. Some of y'all do need to rest and rejuvenate. Some of these energies just need to sit down somewhere. But they look at that because they're financial restraint. Literally, 13 is significant. January the 1st, January the 3rd is significant. March the 3rd, March the 1st is significant. They don't have no daughter value. They ain't got it. Whoever this energy is, they dealt with humanity, trying to keep information or something from humanity. Now, let me see something right quick. The real, I know the real names of these angels. Okay, I know the definition. The real deal with humanity. Okay, but I'm finna see what it's finna say in this book. It says the Archangel Uriel, also calls the fire god, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. So I told you dealing with your crown, but I know that Uriel deals with humanity. Okay, but I'm just, it says she brings great power to the seventh chakra center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card indicates that an open and free-flowing channel of information, okay, and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. Wonderful beings in the spiritual world. They don't say, you know what I'm saying? It's letting you know spirit world. So that's why I say spirit. I don't do bad ass. I don't know nothing about this shit. They gotta get away from me. So whoever y'all are, these energies are not able to get no finances from you. No, they ain't gonna be able to get your daughter value or anything. They are over with because they try to attach to you. Okay, literally try to attach to you in some shape, form, or fashion, or try to bring in some type of attachment to you. Okay, and that shit ain't working. Your spirit guy said, hell no. Your answer said, oh no. You're very knowledgeable, like I said, keys and codes. That's what Uriel is dealing with, the humanity. Okay, helping you. Yeah, somebody's they are indecisive not coming fucking with you. They should have been indecisive. Indecisive always coming out. Or you could be an indecisive something. Okay? I'm just gonna say it like that. Yeah. Somebody indecisive because you got too much strength. 50 is significant. May the 5th, May the 10th, 20th, 30th. Yeah, October 10th, 20th, 30th right here, May the 5th. October the 5th. Yeah, somebody was thinking about trying some shit. And they can't. Yeah, this community, they can't do it. They were thinking that they can. You know. Then you got a masculine energy that's, I'm going to say it like this, you got an energy that is, try to have you in anxiety. Try to have you in anxiety, but you're a healer of ages. Okay? Whoever this energy is that try to have you in anxiety, they are in so much anxiety about your journey. For what reason? I have the slightest idea, because you are your own person. Can't nobody make you do what you want to do. They were just a good thought, I guess, for them to have. But at the same time, whoever this was trying to think that how to attach themselves to you, they know that you're strong and very resilient, okay? Resilient of what you're doing. And they're in exhaustion. They're in exhaustion of being indecisive, okay? They should have been, yeah, took that coming right back out. Of thinking about how to come at you. They're indecisive. Yeah, and they wrapped up out in their mind. Because they stuck, they trapped. Because you're an angel of love. Yeah, they tried to bind your heart. Hold up, y'all. I'm tripping. Yeah, because you're an angel of love. Y'all, I have to pay attention because I be having the cards upside down. I'm not really used to wearing glasses. I just started. So, y'all got to bear with me. Yeah, they try to have you wrapped up all in your mind and your heart behind the situation. But you're victorious. Very victorious, okay? And therefore it is, they can't strategize against you anymore. They can't do anything towards you. Okay? You got cornucopia out here. Yeah, caring connections. You had a lot of energies that helping you or love you and understand you and get you, okay? And therefore it is very, because you're very knowledgeable and you ain't did nothing to nobody. These people try to have you in restraints, financial restraints. And then try to put a stronghold on you, strength in it. Okay, but you're very strong through all this shit. Yeah, you the woman holding the coin. Definitely holding the coin. Y'all, I don't know what I keep doing. They told me to look at the cards. I guess a certain type of way they want the cards did. I don't know. They showing me that the cards upside down. I pull my cards right. I put them out right. You know, I put them all up right. Then when they fall down, I know the difference. It's like, yeah, connections is significant. Yeah, love. You got love coming in. Okay, and it's gonna be very strong. Okay, definitely. That's your contract. Yeah. King of Pentacles. You had the Pentacles. You had the woman holding the Pentacles and the man holding the Pentacles and doing the Spirit. So definitely it's the Spirit doing this. Okay, this is your ancestors as well. Community. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody could have been bringing some type of... Raphael is protecting your door to romance, okay? And it could have been got a lot of storms that have been coming towards your love life, okay? And you're very protected. But therefore this is balanced energy. That's yin yang energy. I'm talking about literally, that's why all the storms been coming. But therefore is whoever brought these storms to your yin yang, to your energy, you or your masculine, your caring connections, okay, or your feminine connection, caring connection, definitely they're under some type of judgment. They could be getting all kind of, yeah, because you walked away. You walked away from something, and somebody tried to send storms, or they sent storms to your love life, your romantic, see, door to romance. They sent storms to it, chaos. Storm warnings to it. They're letting you know it's storm warnings to whoever sending this to your anything to your love life, your you know what I'm saying, romantic life or anything with this balanced ass energy out here, yin yang, because y'all balance each other out. Period. Whoever you are, you're balanced and they're balanced. Or the connection is just balanced energies, period. You're balanced, they're balanced. Whoever, it could just be the connection, okay? But it does say romance, okay? Because you're protected. Y'all are all protected. Yeah, once you walked away from the situation, from this hostility energy. Hostile energy. So therefore is definitely where you're being very protected at this particular time. You could be definitely protected with a lot of knowledge or just thinking a lot, okay, about a certain situation, about being financially restored. Yeah, look at that. Somebody literally trying to break your heart because of your knowledge. You're thinking. Yeah, but you're protected though. Definitely protected. Raphael is out there. You're the healer of ages. Definitely. The spirit wants you to know that. Yeah, look at that. Daughter romance pops right back out. Your daughter romance. Somebody tried to make you what you had no love, nothing. But therefore is your daughter romance out here. You had to have strength through that shit. And it brought you to the blossom and abundance. And they want you to know you don't have anything to worry about because you're very knowledgeable. And they bringing storms to these individuals. Okay, they could be having a lot of storm warnings because you're very resourceful. Okay, not just only resourceful, you're spirit driven. Yeah, and strategy. Therefore, its spirit came up with a strategy. We have out here 13. They were the first, they were 3rd, March 3rd, March 1st. We have out here 21. We have on 12, February 2nd, February 1st, January 1st, January 2nd. We have out here 33. I told y'all whoever the 33 motherfuckers is, these bitches, they could be Freemason females and males. Okay? Yeah, door to value. Literally, this is where your door to value is very abundantful, okay? Because you're love. I told you very, not just only resourceful, you're righteous, okay? Yeah, and it's bringing storms to these individuals. And therefore, is they could look at that. Because look at that who keep coming out. Who is that? Raphael. He's playing. He ain't playing with their ass. He like, none of that. None of that. None of that. This is prosperity. Raphael brings prosperity. I work well with Raphael and Gabriel. But I do work with Michael, dealing with my heart space. But at the same time, in my root chakra. But at the same time, Raphael is not playing right now because this is dealing with your finances. Okay, dealing with your finances. Your finances, they blocking everything. They protecting everything about your finances and your love life. Okay. And your rail is strategizing everything that you come up with. It's just strategies from above. Okay. Yeah. Did I tell you connection, your love, your connection? They're making sure that your relationships, all your relationships, whatever relationship you're in, whatever connection that you have, they're gonna be protected at all costs with a lot of strength. Okay. Because the angel of strength is out here. They're gonna make sure that ain't nothing. Everything is being strengthened right now. They're learning, growing, and expanding. Okay. Definitely, Megatron is out here. Okay, I just really noticed who Megatron was. I just started really working with Megatron in this ramification not too long ago. Okay, a couple of years, I say probably about 3 years ago. When I first, right before I got ready to start this, celestial realm. Okay, even though I didn't understand it, I was dealing with them, but I wasn't. Okay, I didn't know. But therefore is Megatron is definitely helping you on your temple path. Okay, therefore we have out here 38 is significant. March the 8th, March the 3rd, March the 3rd, April 3rd, August 3rd, and August 8th. We have out here March the 3rd, March the 4th, April 4th, April the 3rd. We have out here January the 1st, January the 2nd, February 2nd, February the 1st, 12/21. Okay, definitely out here. Temple path. This is our temple path with the door to person and happiness out here. Okay, they want you to know that you don't have nothing to worry about. You're protected. Period. Y'all, angel love, because your love, man. You're a very loving being. You love people. You love to share. Okay? Literally. Just your possibilities. That's some adjustment that you need to do with your romantic life. Yeah, doing the spirit out here. Somebody need to adjust their possibilities, how they look at situational circumstances when it comes to their love life. Okay? Something is going on. Spirit is telling you something. Yeah. The world is in reverse. So therefore is with the world in reverse, definitely the world is seeing something but not seeing it clear. Okay, I'm just going to tell you like how I'm seeing. Damn, I went straight to it. It says a man in the picture of the world. It said, let's go to reverse. It says, receiving the world in reverse means that you have been severely limited in your vision. view of things. You think too narrowly, entirely in your options for action, or in what you feel that you desire. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure of how to expand. This card calls for you to think clear, creativity. Okay? Okay, then. So therefore, it's outside of the box. Okay, if you already outside the box, we ain't talking to you. All right? Broken hearted. These people are broken hearted. Okay? I'm talking literally. Whoever these energies are, or whatever is happening with the world in the reverse, they are not thinking outside the box. They're thinking very much delusional. I'm just being honest. Whoever you are, you're on the right path. You're on your temple path. You got people out here just judging you, and they breaking their own heart by this. Whatever is happening, I'm dead serious. I'm just gonna give it to you the way that I'm seeing this. You're very optimistic. You don't think in a box. You're a free spirit. Okay, so definitely this is where you're being protected, and whoever you are, you know what I'm saying, or whatever is happening collective, therefore is these energies don't want you to love. They want you to be boxed in and your heart broken. But that's not true. Okay? But you do need to, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you need to think in another way of thinking. But at the same time, sometimes it ain't, it could be energy. Okay? Just the energy. Yeah, man, holding the heart out here. I felt that shit just as strong. You know, with a broken heart. Spirit guides, angels, and answers. Thank you so very much. I'm so very grateful for the information that you get into the collective. So you have garden gate out here. So therefore is you walked away from a situation that brought you to this garden gate. Okay? Definitely. You're the healer of ages. And you're definitely on the right path. So therefore is so doing the spirit is out here. And this is where a lot of things that you're doing right now, whatever it is that spirit tell you to do, but whatever spirit tell you to do what spirit tell you to do. Okay? It's spirit. Y'all know what spirit I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no damn devilish ass spirit, because there's a lot of people out here don't even know what the hell they doing. Spirit. Just doing stuff. Y'all, my grandbaby's gone. Come on, I'm done. Okay? So you got justice out here. This is your justice. Because of whatever you had, somebody try to break your heart, or they backstabbed and betrayed you. Okay? I told you whoever this is, they try to, they with the world in reverse. Yeah, you the star out here. Somebody's all up in your business. Okay? Trying to tell you, trying to make your life a living hell. The high priestess out here. Definitely. So that somebody try to make your life a living hell and their life a whole living hell. This is coming in slow and steady. Legacy status to me. Okay? Something coming in very progressively. Okay? Because of your strategy that you use, the way that you do things. If somebody not doing that introspection, so whoever it is not doing that introspection collective, this is where this says is isolation, loneliness, withdrawn, and indecision, and distant, lost your way. Yeah, somebody lost their way on the judgment, and whoever tried you, like how they tried you. The spirit wants this to be understood. Whoever this is, whoever this energy is, 32 is significant. 23, March the 3rd, March the 2nd, February the 2nd, February the 3rd. Okay? Therefore, it's there under judgment due to whatever they have done, not doing their inner work, not working on themselves, or doing things to harm other people with this daughter romance out here. Yeah, multiple priorities out here. So they was juggling. They was trying to make it look like it's something that it's not. The spirit was like, oh no, this is not going to happen. We're going to give you exactly what you did with that earned energy. Putting back out what you gave. And this is definitely what's happening. The spirit wants this to be known because you are very abundant. You sitting on your throne. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't seem like it, but you are very abundant. Why is this financial strength out here? So therefore that's an energy. People literally put that energy out there. They was manipulating energy. And you're being protected. Okay? Yeah, and that's the damn truth. Mental clarity, Queen of Swords out here. So definitely you are somebody that, you're energy that's out here doing what you have to do. And that's the damn truth. Period. Since day one. Okay? The spirit want this to be understood, and you look at that judgment comes back. Whoever the fuck came around playing in your energy in shape, form, or fashion, they under judgment. A reckoning is happening. Therefore, is a rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, and awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy is out here. Death. I told you a lot of people died behind this shit. I told y'all that they were doing black magic, all kind of shit behind this. Your ancestors had to step in, come in, and help. They had killed some of your ancestors shit behind this. Y'all high priestess energy. You know exactly what happened in your energy. You know what's going on. Okay? Whoever this energy is, they try to burden your ass to death. They try to keep you confused and misused, and that did not work. Spirit said, oh no, that's not going to work here. That's not. Look at that. Look what's coming out together. Look, y'all. We got the towards, it says lesser of evil, no right choices, confusion, fear, worry, indecision, information overloaded. Rest, it says release delays. See that? So talking about literally, on your path, that came on your path, when your person healing happiness out here, and the angel strength is out here, and they literally was resisted. Resistance of change, fear and change, and then holding on, strategizing, decaying personal transformation in your life. They were doing that shit. They got it right there. While you doing what you're supposed to do, and your everything I already set for you, you the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Therefore is they thought they were just gonna come in, take your wealth, and deal with you like how they wanted to. Hell no, you getting your ass away from me. That's what you said. The King of Swords out here. The Queen of Swords already came out. They were literally trying to bring it. They were trying to work hard, trying to come and get your stuff, baby. They were working so hard. I'm sorry. How you gonna try to come through the door of spirit, not doing no inner work, with the harmony in reverse? We had heritage out there earlier. Yeah, with illusion, lies, and deceit. It don't work like that. They try to leave you out in the cold, bro, heartbroken and busted and distorted, and therefore they left themselves out there. Financial loss, spiritual loss, and now they in that hang, man. Did I tell y'all that shit was happening? My bad. Did I tell y'all that was happening? Hangman is out here. I told y'all that's why it's happening, because it's stuff being sorted out by spirit. Yeah. Yeah, what I got going on? Yeah, because it's the damn truth. That's the truth. Empress, because you're very creative. And you're preparing. You foresight. You foreseeing this. Because you watching this. That's why the world in reverse. Because they try to do this to everybody. When y'all came, whenever connection you came with the collective, therefore they ended everything with these motherfuckers. They came up against some divine beings. When I say divine beings that see the future, see foresight, got the eyes to see, the ears to hear. Come on, man. They did that. Y'all had they defending themselves right now behind this shit. Y'all, a lot of these people being left out in the cold. Had to leave because of these challenges these people persevere in our energies to try to bring us burdens. And therefore this is why this judgment out here, because this is your purpose, this is what you're here to do. And they're trying to tell you it's not. No, that don't work like that. They took a risk. And you had to go on a venture behind this. Spirit want this to be known, and they brought you into that Ten of Pentacles, or brought the Ten of Pentacles to you when you took this journey, okay? Or took this adventure. Yeah, look at that, damn sure did. When you prepare, you had to prepare. You had to prepare. Because the top moment that had came. And you had to prepare. So therefore they can prepare for this top moment that's coming to the ass, that's going right here on judgment. And Raphael is in what that name is, that financial restraints, is going right on top of that. So they're gonna have to prepare for this. And whoever this is, they've seen this happen. They've seen it's gonna happen. Yeah, they seen this shit from childhood that it was gonna happen. But they left you out. They weren't giving you an equal give and take, and they wasn't reciprocating your energy properly to balance anything out. And definitely, that's what's happening. Spirit want this to be known. These energies literally you got a Knight of Cups coming in. These energies try to come in to try to make it seem like that they was doing for you and everything they was giving to you. They weren't doing nothing for you, but you do have some creativity of romantic suggestions coming in. Yeah, because your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy is out here. Spirit want this to be known, balancing out all the energies that balancing you out. I So yeah, the yin yang energy, that's what this is, balancing you out, baby. We have the four swords in reverse. It says exhaustion, burnt out, deep contempt. It says stagnation. It says restlessness and stress, isolation and loneliness and decay, cancellation. So I'm saying they tried to cancel your ass and they couldn't. They tried to take your ass up out of here. You can celebrate, baby. You heal. You still heal. Yep, that's your justice. Therefore, this is your purpose. You on your purpose, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. You have the knowledge. You have angels watching over you. You have protection all around, baby. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That will is turning on your behalf. You're very abundant. Okay. Continue to fight. You know, be in the 7 of Wands, cause you got this. Cause they in this this 9 of Wands swords energy behind the situation. Nightmares, anxiety, fear, and worry. They look at that and breathe. Okay? Yeah, because you're abundant. Very abundant. They try to steal everything from you, take everything from you. I'm talking about have illusions over everything. They took a risk in your energy, baby. A big risk. Or whoever didn't know the truth. If they was tarot readers, if they was, what them people here, practitioners, they didn't do no read. They just went and took the money. They just want the money. That's all. Yup, King of Cups out here. So this is gonna be very fulfilling, emotional fulfilling for you. Okay, it could be very emotional for you too, but this is gonna balance you out through these illusions. Okay, that they have problematic ass bullshits in your energy, because this your destiny. You're here to do this. Okay, work through these situations, circumstances, because this is how it's about. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see, I think I got caught on the floor. No. Okay. Yeah, because they was trying to hold back your finances. I tell you that the financial restraints back that for. Literally. Yup. Yeah, but it's been balanced out. Whoever y'all are, these people are having trauma, despair, and all kinds of stuff, hopelessness. They know they're not coming back from this situation. They know it. You got the Queen of Wands out here. Your courage and your confidence is everything. Very much. Yeah. We have the Four Pentacles out here. They try to keep your shit from you, whoever you are, collective. Yeah, but it's moving forward. You keep moving forward. Yeah, you keep moving forward. That's why they can't. You keep moving. Yeah, look at that. And prepared. Yeah, you foreseen this shit. You had foresight of this and the end of this shit. They didn't understand the concept. The devil didn't understand the concept, did it? But therefore is definitely what's happening. Your justice. Yep, that's your justice, baby. This is exactly what it is. It's coming forward. It's moving forward. Okay? Through the backstabs and betrayal of them watching and spying on you and celebrating at the same time, and you the one that is in purpose. The energy they were sending out to make portals to steal from you and heavy burden you, that you have walked away from many, many years ago, even your family. While you sitting on your throne, they took a risk, and it's being seen. With all the conflict that they got going on, and all the dreams and illusions they got going on, and whatever else that they've been working hard on, trying to control. And you just the last man standing. Fuck it, I stand by myself. I don't need nobody. And it's being balanced out now. And that's the truth. That you're independent. That's the truth. You got a King of Swords, King of Swords, and a Queen of Swords. That's what you do. You balance out your light and your dark side, baby. You got that shit. Do your thing. Do your 2-step. Do your 1-2. Y'all get it. That's it, y'all. Thank y'all for sharing your energy. Shout out to my soul family and peace till next.